way to start the day. What a way to start this Thursday. This is Gain Vrydag, and you are tuned in live right here on S3. This is Expresso.
Yes, it is, honey. My name is Zanele Potelwa, and of course, I've got this gorgeous lady right here next to me.
I'm so excited to be next to our favorite champion, everybody, Kuhle Adams. Trust and believe in Kubeyethu Namhlanje is going to bring you nothing but magic today.
100%, and we're so excited to get into it. I mean, because you've got magic from here, and then there's magic where?
Africa.
Exactly. And in the mother city, they're going to be bringing you so much. But right here in Johannesburg, we know that across Africa, entrepreneurs are choosing Johannesburg as a launch pad for innovation, from fintech to health tech, and even the creative space.
And Mamela Gamdasekhaya, this morning we unpack what's driving that momentum with business advisor Luncedo Mtwentwe and entrepreneur Brandon Roberts.
Oh, look, it's looking so good. And on top of that, culture meets tech as Umlabalaba and Hekima Council bring Morabaraba into the digital age. Don't you love it when we have history that comes into just our today and really allows us to just grow?
100%. In order for us to know where we're going, we need to know where we come
from. Come on.
I love that.
Do you know what I also love?
Yeah.
The fact that, like I said, we don't just have magic here in Johannesburg.
No,
we
don't.
in Cape TZ for Sheezy.
100%.
There are some beautiful, beautiful people.
They are locked and loaded, looking oh so fly. You guys, Diti Molweni, goeiemôre, hoe gaan dit julle?
Oh, Molweni Sawubona. Hello, everybody. Mora Almal. It is so good to be able to spend this beautiful morning with you. We're holding it down out here in Cape Town, and the girls are looking good.
You know what? I'm not going to introduce myself as Ryle Demona. He's not here anymore. Today, you can call me Charlie, and these are my three angels that I'll be spending the day with, and I'm absolutely blessed to do exactly that because, oh, these ladies are beautiful. So this job's going to be easy. We don't have to do much except we're going to get in the kitchen and do something delicious, Chris.
I'm so excited because we're cooking up some viral recipe favorites. Now, this one makes my mouth water just speaking about it. It's all about the Japanese cheesecake. We're also getting into loaded mashed potato bowls. That's interesting. And prom Sanganani boats.
Come on now. And with just 2 days to go until 2026 World Sports Betting Cape Town Met, we are going to definitely be talking all things fashion and flair with style icon Vanessa Carrera Catrulas in the building. Mzansi, it's going to get good. We've got so much magic coming your way. And of course, we've got to kick off official duties, Carissa. So I'll let you do just that while I let you, Mzansi, get hyped up for what's happening this weekend. Yes, I hope you've got your outfits ready. I hope you are dressed to the nines. And I hope you're going to come with all the glitz and the glam. And if you need some inspiration, well, you've come to the right place. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And of course, we're going to be having some incredible conversations right now. But of course, Carissa is standing by with the latest. But listen, I'm getting excited about the event. I'm thinking it's just all the specialness about it. It's all the show-ups, the glow-ups, the people that really bring the razzle and the dazzle. So we're going to do exactly that for the next 3 hours. As I said, Chris is standing by with official duty. So, hey, let's get this show on the road.
All right, well, let's do it. A couple minutes after 6 o'clock, let's get straight into your national news headlines, where government is considering stricter measures, and that's to protect children online, including criminalizing exposure to pornographic material. Now, the proposals form part of a draft white paper on audiovisual media services and online safety. The move aligns with growing international efforts to strengthen child protections on digital platforms. Now, global examples include age restrictions, social media bans for minors, and improved age detection systems. And the proposed measures aim to safeguard children from content that may harm their physical, mental, or even moral development. In other national news, government and business have agreed to place inclusive growth, job creation, and investor confidence at the center of Phase 3 of the government-business partnership. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa met ministers and senior business leaders to launch the 2026 program, with economic growth as the main focus. Progress under Phase 2 included stabilizing energy and logistics systems, improving sentiment late in 2025. Now, gains include South Africa's removal from the Financial Action Task Force grey list, easing inflation, a stronger rand, a successful Eurobond issue, and an S&P sovereign credit upgrade. In your international news making headlines, Turkey aims to increase its trade volume with Nigeria to $5 billion, up from about $2 billion, following high-level talks between the two countries' leaders. Now, the discussions covered defense cooperation, infrastructure development, trade, investment, and regional security in Sahel. Nigeria exports crude oil and agricultural products to Turkey, while importing machinery, steel, and chemicals. Now, the renewed engagement supports Nigeria's efforts to attract foreign investment as well as boost growth, while Turkey signaled support for Nigeria's fight against insurgency. Well, in other news, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, accompanied by more than 50 business leaders, has begun the first UK prime ministerial visit to China since 2018, aiming to strengthen economic relations with Beijing. Now, the trip includes meetings with Chinese leaders and business engagements focused on trade and investment opportunities. The visit signals a possible shift after years of strained relations over security concerns, now Hong Kong and global conflicts included. For China, the engagement offers a chance to present itself as a stable partner as geopolitical uncertainty continues to reshape global alliances. Now, for your first bit of news, let's close off with this story with international superstar Harry Styles, who is set for a record-breaking 12-night run at London's Wembley Stadium this summer, surpassing Coldplay and Taylor Swift's previous performances. Now, the six-time Brit Award winner, including Album of the Year for Harry's House, will play to more than 1 million fans across the 12 shows. Now, while his residency limits performances at other UK venues, excitement is sky high as Styles cements his place in music history. Now, ticket prices ranging from around 1,000 Rand to more than 10,000 Rand have sparked debate among fans, reflecting rising costs of major tours since the pandemic. Now, fans are nevertheless eagerly anticipating an unforgettable series of performances. Well, we'll definitely keep you updated with how that goes down. But that's where we leave your 6 o'clock news. It's time now for your sports.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And yes, let's see who else has style when it comes to the world of sport. We're going to talk about local football news first, where Kaizer Chiefs climbed to second in the Premiership after a 1-0 win over Marumo Gallants, and that took place in Bloemfontein. Now, Claudie Lilepo's superb 67th minute strike settled a very tight contest, extending Amakosi's unbeaten run to 8 matches and moving them 1 point above Orlando Pirates and 2 adrift of leaders Mamelodi Sundowns. Well, from football, we move to tennis news, and Novak Djokovic reached his 13th Australian Open semi-final after Lorenzo Musetti retired injured despite leading by 2 sets. Now, Jannik Sinner powered past Ben Shelton in straight sets, and that was to set up a blockbuster clash with Djokovic, while in the women's draw, Elina Rybakina stunned world number 2 Iga Swiatek to move into the last 4. Cricket's up next, and Tim Seyfert's fluent 62 and a late cameo from Daryl Mitchell lifted New Zealand to 215 for 7 before Mitchell Santner's 3 for 26 led a disciplined bowling effort as India were dismissed for 165 runs in Visakhapatnam. Now, the 50-run win gave the visitors a consolation victory after India had already secured the 5-match T20 series. Well, wrapping things up and moving to football abroad, João Pedro struck twice as Chelsea beat Napoli 3-2 to finish in the top 8 and in the Italians' home unbeaten run. Now, PSG and Newcastle both missed the top 8 after a 1-0 draw in Paris, while Real Madrid slipped to 9th following a dramatic 4-2 defeat at Benfica. I'm not sure why we're not highlighting Liverpool's massive win of 6-0 last night, but listen, we'll talk about that later. For now, though, it's time to get into all things weather, and Carissa has the latest.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's get straight into your weather for this beautiful Thursday morning. And let's check out Polokwane first to see how we're doing on that side. Well, out on your side, Polokwane, you're starting off your Thursday with partly cloudy conditions. Now, temperatures will start off with a low of 17 degrees and reach a warm 32 degrees today, with light winds coming through from the east. Skies are clear for tomorrow before welcoming light showers on the weekend. Out in Klerksdorp, you can expect mostly sunny conditions on your side. Temperatures will start off with 18 and climb to 32 degrees with light winds expected from the northwest. Now, rainfall is forecast up until early next week, so pay attention. Out in Pretoria, you'll experience mostly cloudy skies today, accompanied by scattered thunderstorms. Now, light winds are expected from the northwest. In terms of your temperatures, let's start out with a low of 18 and work our way up to 30 degrees today. In Johannesburg, today you'll experience mostly cloudy skies with thunderstorms. Temperatures will range between a low of 16 and a high of 27 with light winds from the northwest. Looks like quite wet weather is happening all the way up until Tuesday that offers some relief. In Mbombela today, you will get mostly sunny conditions with light winds from the east. With an 18-degree start, we'll work our way up to 29 degrees today. This is a forecast for the rest of your week. It looks like cloudy skies do persist. Well, Bloemfontein, you're up next, where today brings mostly partly cloudy conditions with light winds from the northwest. Now, today will bring you a low of 17 and climbing to a high of 33 degrees. As for your weather, tomorrow does get a little bit rainy as there's a 55% chance of rain. Richards Bay, you're up next, where you'll experience partly cloudy skies with a low of 22 and a high of 29 degrees. Now, moderate winds are expected to come from the east, but clear skies with warm temperatures are all on the way. Durban, you can expect mostly cloudy skies, temperatures starting at 23 and peaking at 28 today. Now, your winds will be moderate coming from the south, but temperatures do remain in the upper 20s for the rest of the week. From the warm Durban, let's check out Mthatha, where today you'll experience some afternoon thunderstorms. Now, temperatures will start off at 19 and then reach a high of 23 degrees today. There will be some light winds from the southeast, but as for your rain, there's a 50% chance today, and that increases to 85% tomorrow. Out in Cradock, your region will experience scattered thunderstorms. Temperatures, they will range between 18 and 33 degrees, with moderate winds coming from the southeast. It does clear its way tomorrow and into Saturday for some good weekend weather. Out in Gqeberha, you'll experience partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers. 21 is your low, 25 is your high today, with light winds expected from the east. Although the skies will be a little bit cloudy, that sunshine does persist through to bring a beautiful couple days ahead. Gorgeous George, on your side today, brings afternoon showers to your region. 17 is your low with a 25-degree high today, and light winds at this time coming from the southeast. Now, rainfall is expected over the next couple of days, but as for today and tomorrow, it's sunshine all around. Well, out in Cape Town, let's get started off on this Thursday with cloudy morning skies, transitioning to more sunny conditions with 18 as your low and 28 as your high. Now, strong winds with gusts of up to 31 kilometers will be happening, but it looks like great weather all around. Sutherland, you'll experience sunny conditions on your side. 14 degrees is your low, climbing to a hotter 32 degrees today. Now, moderate winds are expected to come through from the west, but high temperatures in the lower 30s are forecast for the rest of the week. From Sutherland, we move over to Kimberley, where today will bring abundant sunshine to your side. Temperatures ranging with a low of 20 and a high of 36 today. Now, moderate winds are expected to come from the northwest. As for the rest of your week, it's peaking at 37 come Saturday and Sunday. Besides a little bit of a wet start, the weekend looks great. Well, Uppington, today you'll experience sunny skies accompanied by light winds from the northwest. Your temperatures, it's looking like a 24-degree start and a 40-degree high today. Tomorrow it does cool down slightly with 39 degrees, but the weather does remain in its 40s this weekend. Out in Middelburg is what we're looking at when it comes to your good morning view, and thank you so much to Skylawn Furi for getting in touch with this beautiful morning view. There's a reason why they call you Skylawn, because you knew exactly what the sky looks like and you knew to capture the absolute beauty of it this morning. Thank you so much for sharing that artistry with us. The sky is on fire and we hope that the rest of the day will do exactly that. 32 degrees is what you can expect out in Middelburg today, Skylawn, but thank you so much for doing your country proud. And you too can get in touch. This is the number 0630369649. I don't know, Skylawn set the bar pretty high, but you're welcome to send through any of your images when you woke up today. But now let's get into the show. We've got 3 hours ahead of us, and Ryle, I've got to ask you, what's on the menu?
Firstly, I need to process Middelburg because it's looking like Middle Earth. It's looking magical, whimsical, and so spectacular. But also, there's a lot to look forward to on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Firstly, Artlana coming through with an opportunity for you to win 5,000 Rand in stationery. And I know it's just the beginning of the year, so a lot of you are going to want to do exactly that. Get in on all your admin duties. But it doesn't stop there because, have you heard, Carissa? And I know that's why you've just rolled up in your seat quickly.
I want to know.
This is the plug. Joburg is the hub when it comes to African startups.
Ooh.
Now, we're going to give you the front row seats to exactly why. And if you're looking to get your own startup going or looking to get into that momentum, then you better get some tickets to Georgia. We're going to take you there. Just a bit of Zanzi, so clearly there's no reason to go anywhere.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So much positive energy out here.
Oh,
You feel
I
good
love
breakfast
it.
show. You can feel it on the ground. Our team behind the camera, everybody upstairs just giving us the most energy and everything we need for Thursday, because this is the questions that we get going that stirs the public up, right? And we've got a good one for you.
Okay, this is a very good one because we want to hear the story, the backstory, the moment leading up to. We're asking you this question, Mzansi. Have you ever started a business or even a side hustle, and which city helped you grow the most? Now let us know via voice notes on 0630369649, or you can find us at Expresso Show. You know, I really immediately start thinking about Kayla Kim K, or Hello Mahane. She is incredible, a Cape Town entrepreneur, a woman doing the absolute most, and she got started in Cape Town, and she's done a food business, she's done a hair and still is doing a hair care business, and she moved her life to Joburg and has completely expanded in ways that we have never seen. So it is so beautiful to see your journey, Kayla, and I think Joburg might be the plug.
I'm thinking this. I'm thinking if you have a business idea, then maybe don't start it unless you are in Joburg, because if you want your success boxes to be ticked in, I think this might be the place to be. But if you don't want to listen to me about it, then maybe listen to the rest of the angels up in Joburg, because they're going to talk about exactly that, the hub in Africa, and it's all taking place in Joburg.
Oh, and Myra, you are so right. It's 100% true. It is a hub that we have here in Africa. And listen, I think we can be so proud as Africans in terms of how much we are growing. Because across Africa, entrepreneurs are looking for cities that offer opportunity, talent, as well as room to grow. And Johannesburg keeps on rising to the top, honey, and we love it. Because even with global economic pressures, startups in fintech, health tech, and the creative space are choosing Joburg, the city of gold, as their launch pad.
And there are incredible reasons for all of that. It's a city powered by innovation, strong networks, and a fast-moving business culture where ideas can scale beyond borders. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to know what's driving this momentum and how can founders tap into it. And namhlanje we are joined to unpack all of this and so much more with business advisor Luncedo Mtwentwe and entrepreneur Brandon Roberts. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having us. Yeah.
I'm so glad. I feel like we're sitting down with like the businessmen of
Mamela, serious indaba namhlanje. Okay. Sizoqala ngawe ke Luncedo ne. From what you are seeing on the ground, what do you believe makes Johannesburg so attractive for African startups?
Yeah, I like your intro, by the way. You know, look, Joburg is a very vibrant city. I would say it's the hottest city right now in Africa, all right?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the events that we've had as well last year, we pulled off a very successful event, which was the G20. Right?
Yes.
But when it comes to the startup culture, you know, in South Africa, Johannesburg was voted as #1 best city in terms of the startup culture, right? So that's #1. We are ranked 122nd in the world. So there's still a lot of ground that, of course, that we still have to push at a global scale.
Yeah.
But I think what is important is that Johannesburg, you are at the center of, or you're the gateway for Africa. So that's #1. And #2, the ecosystem just across Johannesburg is that you've got one of the biggest startup campuses in Africa that is based here in Johannesburg, which is 22 on Sloan, which is just like 3 kilometers away from here. So that's an incubation center that really incubates some of the startups to actually do global work. So they've done amazing work headed by Kizito, for instance, right? And then #2, you remember that Johannesburg is also one of those cities that produced one of the very first founders that we've had in South Africa that built what we call a unicorn. So a unicorn is usually a startup that is valued over $1 billion, all right? So that is Melvin Lubega. He's done amazing work in terms of the business center. But other than that, what attracts some of the startups to come and start their businesses here is because you've got this amazing ecosystem, right? Some of the biggest companies in Africa, the headquarters are here in Johannesburg. So you are closer to access to market. When it comes to also to the market, when it comes to the funders as well, most of the VCs, the biggest VCs that we have in Africa, they're also based here in Johannesburg, all right? But also when you build a startup, one of the most important things that you need is the skill set, right? So most of these kids that emanate from university, what they do after they finish the university, they come to Johannesburg. So you've got access to talent as well that is closer, that is within this vicinity. So this makes Johannesburg to be one of those cities. Then if you want to start, you've got a very good a better chance to thrive as well.
You could almost call it a launch pad then.
Absolutely.
Which is why, Brandon, then I want to come to you, you know, as a business owner yourself. Why is it that new businesses are able to thrive in Johannesburg, particularly in terms of everyone calling it this launch pad, where you need to start a business if you're starting it in South Africa?
I'd say if we go back to basics, just actually just look at South Africans in general.
Yeah.
Like, it's the simplest way I can answer this question is we fundamentally just make a plan.
Yes,
Right? So
I love that.
let's just accept that first fact.
Yeah.
So now you can get the skill set, and very often you try something, you fail, you stop, you go do something else. So you stop this idea of I'm trying to build something. So if we play that back to now, what makes Johannesburg a really incredible place?
Yeah.
Cape Town is beautiful, by the way. Got the
Yeah.
ocean,
Stunning.
they got the mountains.
You can have the
great
mountain, guys. We want the money.
We want the gold.
We want the money.
They've got a lot of that too.
Yeah.
But the cool thing here is access. So access outside of the companies is actually getting the person on the phone and being able to see them within that same day. And that does change a lot.
Yeah.
So if you are building something, how quickly can you get to your first small win? So you've tried something, it failed mostly, but there's a little glimmer of goodness
Yeah.
that you can do. And that's, I think, just somewhat what, in my mind, sums up most of the startup or entrepreneurial environment here in Joburg.
Love
You can
that.
talk to someone who knows someone who's fixed something that you're going to need to fix. And by the way, you can speak to the customer within 2 or 3 hours
Yeah.
and possibly do something. So practically, it's just that little bit of connectivity, but all of it falls apart if you didn't have the South African grit.
I love
100%.
that.
And I mean, it's always so good to know someone who can do something, right?
Yes.
We're also here to talk about scale, Luncedo, and I want to get into some of the sectors that are showing a lot of growth.
Yeah.
Which ones specifically would you say are a reflection of where we are?
Yeah, I mean, with what Brendan just spoke about, you know, obviously fintech currently globally is one of those sectors that is really scaling amazing. And we saw a number of transactions that happened last year, not only on fintech side, but what I liked, I saw like agri-tech as well coming in, number of startups that were raising funding around from 50 million to 100 million. But however, we need more. We need billions. We need to be raising billions, not only
Yes,
100
yes,
million.
Luncedo.
But we saw health tech as well. But that reflects, you know, the state of the continent as well. Because when it comes to fintechs, you find that most of the Africans were still unbanked with the connectivity that he's talking about. Now, all of a sudden, everyone is trying to really bring the efficiency around, and that's where he's at. With agriculture as well, I mean, that talks to food security at the end of the day. And that's where South Africa and Africa is actually really trying to build at. So you've got all of those sectors. I would say fintech, agri, and health tech, they're absolutely leading. But also education as well. I mean, there's another startup that is really coming up in South Africa. It's called Student Connect, really trying to modernize how even the student ecosystem works. So you've got all of these nitty-gritties that are absolutely good, but I think there's still a lot more that we need to do to compete at a global scale.
Come on. And I mean, I love the fact that we're already competing. I think that's the beautiful thing. But Mzansi, you got to make sure you do not go anywhere because we're still going to be getting into this delicious conversation. There is a part 2 with Luncedo and Brendan. Are you ready for it, my man?
100%. I am taking mental notes as we speak right now. How about you guys in Cape Town?
We're feeling good, we're feeling educated, we are feeling empowered. And right now we want to add to that because if your bag is packed, your timetable is set and you're ready to tackle the term ahead, then this one is definitely for you. Now, whether you're a list maker, a highlighter fan, or a neat notes pro, Outline has the stationery to help you stay organized all term long. Look at that.
Long. Don't worry anymore. Now, you stand the chance to win a year's supply, and that's of Outline stationery worth 5,000 Rand. And it's really easy to get involved in this one. We want you to tell us the following. It's this simple. Which Outline stationery item helps you stay neat, organized, and ready to learn? Now, don't forget to use the hashtag OutlineAfrica in your answer. And I think for me, it's got to be colors. It's got to be something special and different. I've been harping on the calligraphy pen that no one gives enough time to. I absolutely love this thing. Why? Obviously, because it's obviously got the flat side, so you can really get creative. If you're writing cursive, if you're doing anything artsy, it really can bring out the calligraphy style of your handwriting. writing.
And you did.
It turns into something beautiful. I love writing in cursive with this, but more importantly for me, when I write in cursive, it makes me think that the words are more serious. So it forces me to focus a little bit harder as well.
get that.
And what I'm doing here is using some things that resonate with me, along with some of the highlighters that I'm just using for colors to kind of remember my points. So this is like a mind map of how to learn good 101.
How to learn good 101, Ryle. Tell us.
So you need hard work,
Yes.
you need consistency, discipline, practice, and you've got to have a reward at the end of it all.
Reward. That's
Yes.
my.
Okay, you're going to hop on that one, yeah?
Reward. Treat yourself. That was fantastic. I really love that. But we've
Yeah.
also asked you, Mzansi, to get in touch with what your favorites are. Ryle's is the calligraphy. Where could we go next? Well, let's have a look and see exactly what you've said.
Farouza Mohammed comes through. Good morning. She says, the permanent marker saves my life. Parents forget to label the stationery and the marker is there for me to do it for them. The highlighters highlight my life. I love the things all colorful. Color coding my notes.
It's true. The association. Green means this, yellow means that.
Very
I get it,
true, yep.
Farouza. Let's see what else we've got. Tina Dlomo says, honestly, with me, it's definitely the highlighters and whiteboard markers. It makes it easy for my niece to write on her whiteboard when she's struggling with certain words, so she can write and erase on her own. I like that there's still certain words to this day that trip me up.
Yeah.
Embarrassing, surprise,
Oh, yeah?
and sometimes rhythm.
Okay, because of the Y's
The
and the H's.
H's
A
and
random
the-
H, what is it doing there?
And too many R's. And
I feel you.
There's a lot.
I feel you. Listen, we got more comments to go through. Smooth Melody Nala says, has to be the highlighters. I like to learn in colors, so I highlight my notes and work based on color to coordinate my working or studying.
Nice.
I love these tips. These are absolutely incredible answers. I've just realized that when I'm coaching, I use the whiteboard a lot.
Right,
For
to
getting
write
the
down the
workouts
reps
down,
and
getting
the-
the guys to remember it and taking down the notes. So, hey, I need to stock up and maybe get involved in this competition. So, Mzansi, listen, get your answers in now and get it in on the competition post, and it's available at the Expresso social pages, which means you could be the lucky winner. And reminder that the competition closes Wednesday, the 25th of February. You've got some time, but don't waste it. And your T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com.
Okay.
All right, let's get our
Ooh.
learning on.
I don't know, but I said 5 times squats. That means that you have to do that.
All right, I'll do it in the break, and then I'll be back after this.
Okay. See? This guy.
Spiteful. Well played.
right, we are back live and in charge right here on S3. This is your Feel Good Breakfast show. Just before the break, we explored why Johannesburg continues to attract startups from across Africa, and we continue that conversation.
It's true, because we're going to be looking at what this means for entrepreneurs on a practical level. You know, from early stage ideas to scaling across borders, what the right environment can actually do in terms of making or breaking a business. And you know, there's always very important things that go into this, because you got to understand how it works, right? And what to prepare for is always key.
We are still hanging out with business advisor Luncedo Mthwentwe and entrepreneur Brandon Roberts. Now, Brandon, I'm going to start with you. Before the break, we explored why Johannesburg continues to be a launchpad for startups and small businesses. But I want to get into the mindset and skill that you see most successful in the Johannesburg ecosystem, rather.
Fundamentally, I think the first principle is your mindset. I think it's more important than your skill.
Love that.
Because if you can think that you're going to try again, then you're going to win something, whatever that may be. Your skill set is actually going to keep changing. So the first and primary skill set you actually just need to have is, can you learn something?
Yeah.
And if you can learn something and you can keep trying, something's going to work.
Right?
So fundamentally, that's all I think it is, but that sounds simple. It's incredibly difficult when you got one small win and 100 losses on the board.
Yeah.
So again, keep trying.
Yeah, and it really is that mindset, because you got to focus on that win, right? But then, Luncedo, you know, looking at us, you just see presenters. We are future founders, brothers.
I like that.
Okay? Exactly.
Love that.
So this is why we are doing our research, and we want to know, you know, as our fellow founders out there, our Expresso Show family are also being like, we want to get into the space of being a startup. You know, what are those really terrible mistakes, or even just the common mistakes that people make when they try to enter and say, okay, I want to have a startup or want to get into a business venture?
I think number one, I mean, I had a very good chat with Brendan just before this. But at the heart of that, what you need to do is to really focus on the customer, understand the customer. Once you understand the customer in terms of what their needs, it becomes easier to service them.
Sure.
But I mean, when you're here in Johannesburg, one of the most important occurrences in the startup culture is networks. It's very important. People like you, I mean, great personality like you, I think it would be easier to have access to those networks, because what those networks do, they give you access to mentors. They give you access to investors as well. So that's a very, very most important currency that you should have in Joburg.
I love that.
I appreciate that you're touching on networking, because Brandon, I was about to ask you about collaboration. I mean, us being here on Expresso, it's all a collaborative effort. We've got camera guys, we've got sound guys, we've got presenters, we've got guests. How important is this element in the startup culture here in Johannesburg, instead of looking at it as if it's competition?
I think I might not be the right entrepreneur for this question, because I think if you're doing business, you must have a purpose. And the purpose is fundamental, which is, who's your customer? What is the commercial? So what are you going to make? And for collaboration generally, for me, sounds like a hobby or science project.
Yeah.
Just because you've been burnt many times, there's a lot of energy. Think about it.
That's interesting.
You guys are built up. And while you're doing this, you don't know what you actually are going to do. And now you have 5 of you in the room talking about solving 5 different problems and not listening to each other at all anyway. That's a bad collaboration.
Sure.
So you find the problem, you find the customer, you find the commercial element, and then you have a collaboration. There has to be something attaching each other.
Brandon said you can't sit with us if you don't have focus.
100%.
Please, like
So approach with caution.
Yes. But I love that. You got to be focused, especially in a crazy landscape of business. And this is why, Luncedo, just to wrap things up, especially the people who are watching right now being like, okay, this is intriguing me. I think I want to take my first step into possibly, you know, starting my own thing. What would you give in terms of advice that someone could use in 2026?
One, get your house in order, get your back office in order, get your financials, get your compliance, because at the end of the day, if you don't focus on that at the beginning, it does catch up later with you when you want to scale, right? That's number one. Number two, have mentors.
Okay.
It's something that we undermine, but it's so important. Have that guidance with people that have walked that journey with you, right? If you get that right, it becomes easier for you to have those sounding boards, and someone can guide you to say, no, don't rush right now, or else, no, you have to move very fast. That's very important. And again, also be part of the ecosystem. Show up to different events. All of the startup events that are happening, show up tired and all of that. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who's going to give you that $1 billion funding.
Ooh,
I love
need
that.
that $1 billion funding.
Maybe it'll be Brandon Nolungeto. Do you know what I mean? Perhaps.
Maybe we'll have those conversations after the show. We don't know. Just to quickly wrap it up, Brandon, just words of inspiration to aspiring entrepreneurs right now. What would you say to them?
I'd say that South Africa doesn't need more people to go into corporate jobs. We don't need more people to do the same thing every day.
Yeah.
There's more than enough opportunity to build things and create things. So just fundamentally start. And it doesn't need to be something big. If in your community there's a particular type of shoe brand that doesn't come here, that's a business.
Love
Start.
that.
If there isn't the type of food you like, start that. It doesn't have to be these big things.
Yeah.
But eventually it compounds in what you learn.
Beautiful.
So just fundamentally just start.
We love it. Well,
Start.
gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to start.
Yes.
Future founders over here. And we wish you guys all the best for 2026.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, man, I'm feeling inspired.
I'm truly, truly inspired,
Come
especially
on.
because we are in the city of gold. Johannesburg is truly alive with possibilities. right?
Yes, baby. And you know that Johannesburg always shows up when it comes to that energy in terms of opportunity. It doesn't just disappear during uncertain times. It shifts to the places that adapt. And for founders across Africa, the city continues to offer space to build, connect, and scale.
Yes,
so it really
ma'am.
is lovely.
And
yeah.
once again, thank you so much, Gentleman Lungleto and Brandon, for joining us. And I'm pretty sure you at home have been taking mental notes or actual physical notes.
Yes.
Just sit, reflect, ponder, and see how you can start or continue to grow your business.
100%, and we are continuing right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show because, my friend, when we say we have a full menu for you, we are not joking. My beautiful Cape Town family, talk to us. What is it that we're getting up to right about now?
Sure. Well, listen, apart from just being able to hustle, get plugged in, and know that if you've got an idea, Joburg's the place to be, we've got some more plugging in tips for you right now.
That's right. Now, yesterday we marked International Data Privacy Day, and ABSA's Protect Your Money, Protect Your Story campaign is a powerful reminder that when you protect your data, you actually protect your story. Now, scammers rely on personal information to commit crimes, and every time we overshare, we hand them the keys, essentially. So today we're putting our habits to the test to see if we're really owning our data. And Ryle,
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm a bit scared.
I think we should all be scared for this, all right? So we're going to be playing a game of Never Have I Ever. We're going to be giving 8 questions, and you can play along with us, Mzansi, and you can even grab your coffee or your tea right now and do exactly what we do. So if the answer to the question is yes, and you have done one of those things, then you just simply take a sip.
Take a sip?
You take
All
a
right.
sip, just a sneaky sip, right? If you haven't done it, then just chill, and you don't have to do anything.
I'm going
All
to
right.
lose.
That makes sense?
All right.
Don't try to finish all your coffee.
Ask the first
Okay, so the
question.
first one is, never have I ever shared my live location on social media without thinking who else might see it.
Oh, I have.
Oh, it's out.
Man.
All right, you want to go for the next one?
Okay, never have I ever signed up for a competition or a giveaway without reading the privacy notice.
Oh, I didn't put enough tea in here.
I've done that for sure.
Okay, you can chill now. You can chill now. All right. Zanzi, I hope you're playing along with us and hope you're enjoying your cup of coffee at home. Never have I ever forwarded a screenshot that included someone else's phone number or personal details.
Ah,
I think I'm going chill.
yeah, I don't think I've done that. I'm very wary.
I really hope I haven't.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, next one.
Never have I ever posted a birthday shout out with someone's full name, their workplace, and location all in one post. No, that's not nice.
Yeah, that's not
Unless you're trying to like get back at them for
Maybe
something.
did it by mistake though, but I don't think I have. All right, let's keep going. I wonder how many sips you've had at home, by the way. See, listen, never have I ever filled in an online form without questioning how my personal information would be used or stored. Darn it. I'm better now.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
better
we're
now.
getting better.
I'm
We're getting better. Never have I ever shared a document or photo without checking what personal information was in the background. Sure, my address
That was
is out there.
that was a guilty sip that I took there. I'm never going to do that again. I'm getting better. So, all right. Never have I ever kept my social media privacy settings on public because I wanted to increase my social media following.
Ours is public.
Big gulp. I'm going to finish this thing. And
But
again,
ours is public, though.
that's something important to be aware of, right?
Yeah.
Because if you are public, be aware of what you're actually putting out there.
You're
And I think
right.
that's something that we've had to be aware of from day one. We've learned this lesson through the process while we've been learning along the way. But listen, we've got to pay attention, Mzansi. These are some great questions.
Okay, never have I ever shared someone else's personal information thinking it's fine, they won't mind. Nah, I'm very careful when it comes to
We
that.
won't catch me slipping.
No, 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 no.
You
no,
won't
no.
catch us slipping.
Your secrets are safe with us, is what we're saying. All right, so I think we finished our tea and coffee.
Mine's like halfway, almost past halfway. So I've got some data privacy policy checking to do on my part. And I think if you'd had a couple sips as well right now, Mzansi, you need to do the exact same thing. And especially as we commemorate International Data Privacy Day. And this is where ABSA reminds us that protecting your personal information starts with small actions. You want to spot the signs, stay alert, and share what you know.
And if you are in doubt, please go ahead and contact ABSA on this number. It's 0860-557-557. Or you can visit absa.africa for more data privacy tips, because we want you to protect your money, protect your story. And in case you haven't picked up anything along the way, here are a few more top tips to keep in mind this year.
Let's roll. We can breathe a little bit easier now, I think.
So.
Yeah?
Well, there you have it, Mzansi. Having this knowledge already makes you a winner, but ABSA wants to double that and give you the chance to win bigger with 2,000 Rand. Now, you have to simply reply to the competition post on Expresso's social pages and tell us what steps you take to protect your data.
Yeah, now don't forget to use the hashtag #YourStoryMatters and the hashtag #ProtectYourData in your answer. And a reminder, the competition closes on the 5th of Feb and the T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Hey, one more thing. Here's some good luck for you. Rah, get involved.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Sibuyile sifikile sigalelekile. Mamela Mzansi, if you listen very carefully, you will hear that the future is calling. Registration for Richfield 2026 is open, and Harmony checked out the Richfield Bryanston campus to see where futures get enriched. From real-world skills to big career dreams, this is more than studying. It's about creating your own path. Let's take a look.
Hello, Mzansi. Wow, it is a beautiful day here at the Bryanston campus where we learn a little bit more about how you can take your own future into your hands with exceptional education. So this morning, we find out a little bit more about why when you study at Richfield, you get more than just a degree.
You've built such an incredible institution. You and your team here at Richfield. What are your views on the institution?
Richfield is committed to innovation in education, in higher education specifically, and what we built over the last 5 years in a 30-plus-year-old institution is something we're exceptionally proud of, and looking forward to showing you and the team more today.
What can a prospective student look forward to?
We put so much time and effort into understanding what the student wants and built a campus. We've built a learner management system upon which they learn every day. So much content on them. It's data-free, which is making it super accessible for all of our students, understanding the constraints that data and the cost of data has for students and learning in particular, and basically an all-round environment that is conducive to a student learning, both inside the classroom as well as outside the classroom, to make them career-ready and ready for their future.
So I chose Richfield because it was quite convenient and it sounded like the place to be. The area seemed quite calm, the people seemed good, everything like that. So it's a very enjoyable school, I really like it.
My favorite part of studying at Richfield is basically the programs we have. The faculty expertise is also quite good. The environment you can see, and we also have good lecturers. We can talk to our lecturers at any time. They're always open for conversations and for consultations at all times.
It really is a nice place. It's very welcoming, and one thing I must say is I really like the lecturers. They sound very professional.
Richfield definitely gives you more than just a degree, but can you tell me what that means to the student or to the person who's watching now?
So the more than just a degree really sits inside the classroom, giving them an awesome environment upon which to learn, and then going and understanding what is happening in the world of work. What is industry looking for in the graduate of 2024, 2025 and beyond? We partnered with AWS, IBM, and many other industry partners that would ultimately look for the skills in our students. So our students come away with a degree, obviously, but also skills badges and certifications that are recognized by industry.
For example, say you're studying BCom in marketing, right? Then you decide in the 3 years you want to do a badge with either Amazon, Salesforce, CIMA. You are more than welcome to do that. We just have to register you, you do the badges with those people, and you get a badge with your qualification, which is the best for me. Why have a qualification, but you don't know what to do with it? We want our students not only to get the degree, but to have the industry relevance, which is, for me, honestly, it's the most important thing.
The reason I chose Richfield is because once I saw they're affiliated with like major IT brands such as Amazon, Cisco, that really spoke to me, because not many tertiary education institutions are affiliated with such big brands.
My best experience of being here is just being with my friends, learning with them, socializing with them, meeting new people of different races, different backgrounds, to know what type of person you are and to share ideas with them.
The facilities we have are amazing. I love how we have computer labs open at all times. My favorite part was the fact that almost all of the learning facilities and learning materials can be accessed online. They explain the master videos in which they explain the classwork, so if you're not feeling sure about something, you don't have to physically wait to ask someone in person. You can just go onto your student dashboard and look at the videos that they provide.
So find a campus, whether it be in Popa, Gauteng, KZN, Western Cape. We've got our campuses all over the country, and not only just campuses, but premium campuses that will see students learning in a world-class learning environment. Go to richfield.ac.za and click on the Apply Now button and start that journey. You'll be able to register for distance learning or sit in one of our classrooms across South Africa. Or maybe you want to progress your studies, start a postgraduate qualification, start your MBA with Richfield. Richfield.ac.za, click on Apply Now and start that journey. We're on obviously all the social media channels. You can check us out across social media. You'll see what's happening on our campuses and so much more.
Incredible harmony. Thank you so much. Now, Richfield is all about unlocking potential and creating a learning experience of a lifetime. And now they're giving one lucky viewer the chance to take the next step with a 200,000 Rand study bursary and a laptop.
And a laptop. Listen, I love the fact that Richfield does not play. And I remember when we did this last year, it was so emotional. It was so beautiful. And I just love the fact that they're really giving the youth a chance to thrive, because that's what Richfield is all about. And to enter, my friend, it is so easy. All you got to do is complete the online application, then reply to the competition post on our Expresso Show social media pages and tell us, how would a study bursary from Richfield enrich your future and help you reach your goals? And don't forget to use hashtag #YourFutureEnriched and hashtag Richfield. The competition closes on Friday, the 13th of February. T's and C's do apply as always, and you can find them on expressoshow.com.
Yes.
But my goodness.
Speaking about feeling enriched, you know the best place to do all of that?
Where, my baby?
Is the kitchen.
Oh, come on. Kenton, what you cooking up, baby?
Ooh.
Oh man, we can't wait to get into everything in front of us right now. I've got a question for you, Mzansi. Have you ever tried that viral Japanese cheesecake recipe? We've all seen it online and kind of questioned, is it really good? But if not, stay tuned because we're about to make it, give it a proper taste test and let you know whether really it is going to be a success or a hot mess. They make the recipe look so good online. You basically layer up 2 ingredients. It is yogurt and Biscoff cookies, and then see if it's good.
Hang on, this sounds way too good to be true. So we just need yogurt and a biscuit, or a couple biscuits.
I'm not convinced, but let's see. So basically, you
And
get
then-
a spoon, I get a spoon.
Hang on, I've got so many questions
I've got
here.
so
like,
many questions.
where does Japan come into this? Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
Is it like the way you put it together, the way it looks? I don't like the Japanese aren't very like highly associated with yogurt, as far as I'm aware.
Or cheesecake. Oh no, they do have that fluffy, wobbly cheesecake. I've seen that online.
Ooh, okay,
It's like super
okay.
fluffy. You can shake it and then it just does a little wobble.
Hey, Mzansi, come through and let us know, why is this thing trending so hard, and why is this thing Japanese? In what way is Japan associated with this? Maybe it's got something to do with the way it looks.
Maybe. I do think we need more yogurt.
We definitely do. Because I'm looking at what was created and I'm looking at the big tubs that they had there. They had like lunchbox-sized sections.
Maybe
so
we can just cheat it.
we should have just made one. Let's do that. Okay, let's combine forces.
Bring it over.
I'm going to take mine and pop it in yours as well. And
Because
together...
it's not going to stay down if
Nah,
we
it's not.
try.
Together we're going to get this right, Chris.
Okay,
that's all the yogurt I
teamwork.
can give
There we
you.
go. Okay.
Oh, you're going to go
No, was that
lateral.
how it was?
No, I think just let's just go with it, eh? Let's just go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Biscuit for a biscuit.
And now I've got even more questions because I'm like, how do they eat this once it's done being like decorated and finished?
What is happening?
Oh my word.
Okay.
It's probably got to taste unbelievable if
Do you think
everybody's
so?
hyping up like this. So maybe we can fill some of the gaps up with a little bit of remaining yogurt that we've got here.
Do you know what I've seen online where the girlies actually just take the yogurt tub out the fridge,
dump it over.
open it? No, they use the yogurt tub as the container and they put the biscuits in it.
Whoa, that sounds cool. Okay.
Very risky. Nice. Let me try to push
I
this in
reckon
here.
that if I was to make an assumption, I know Japan is all about minimalism.
That's
It's
true.
all about efficiency. It's all about creating impact without a lot of the fuss, the fluff, and the unnecessary smoke and mirrors. So I think, if anything, that minimalism is probably what lends to the ingredients. It's 2 ingredients, literally.
Okay.
And I think a lot of their food is like that. Yes, they have a big variety, but they also don't add too many crazy spices
back
to
to the
food.
basics.
Yeah, it's just al dente the way it is, and they appreciate it for that matter. So, I don't know. We got to have have to try this one out and see if it is a success or a mess.
All right, we're going to have to taste that one.
I think we should do that.
I think you have to leave it overnight or something.
Set it for about 24 hours in the
Yeah.
fridge overnight, and then it kind of like sits. I think that's where the yogurt and the biscuits do their
They
thing.
come together.
Let us do our thing.
How are you going to... Okay.
Oh, it breaks a lot
Ooh,
easier,
it's
you can see
soft.
after it's set.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know. It's on the verge of wonderful and weird. It's on that line. Okay. Ooh, this is tough. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going down the middle.
I'm going success,
You're
eh?
going success?
Yeah. It's weirdly good. It's got this weird kick to it. Somehow the yogurt
It's
actually
like a
absorbs.
tangy... It's like a tanginess to it.
Did you get that? Guys, I think this is one that you're going to have to try at home, and you're going to have to put your own idea, your own synopses on what you think. I think this is weirdly wonderful.
Okay, weirdly wonderful. I like those two words together. I will just eat the biscuits on its own.
But it definitely elevates this, and I can see that Japan's got something going on. I like the no mess, the no fuss approach, and I like the fact that everybody can get involved in this. So do exactly that. Let us know what you think, Mzansi, and don't go anywhere because the magic continues right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. That was weird. Very weird.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's just gone 7 o'clock on the dot, which means it's time for your national news headlines. We get started here with Higher Education Minister Buti Manamela, who has welcomed the recovery of 1.7 billion rand by the Special Investigating Unit, returned to the National Student Financial Aid Scheme. Now, the funds form part of a 2 billion rand reclaimed from universities, TVET colleges and unqualified beneficiaries linked to unallocated funds between the years 2016 and 2021. Now, the recovered money will support deserving students across higher education institutions. The SIU has also collected over 126 million rand, and that's through repayment agreements, while the Student Aid Scheme governance systems continues to be strengthened to improve accountability. In other news in South Africa, government is considering stricting measures, and that's to protect children online, including criminalizing exposure to pornographic material. And the proposals form part of a draft white paper on audiovisual media services and online safety. The move aligns with growing international efforts to strengthen child protections on digital platforms. Now, global examples include age restrictions, social media bans for minors, and improved age detection systems. The proposed measures aims to safeguard children from content that may harm their physical, mental, or even moral development. In your international news making headlines, the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists has moved the doomsday clock to 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it has ever been. Now, the shift reflects risks of nuclear war, climate change, misuse of biotechnology, the potential threat of artificial intelligence, and other apocalyptic dangers, as well as Press Trump's crackdown in Minnesota. Concerns include the heightened great power competition. Now, the board also warned of eroding international cooperation and growing distrust driven by misinformation, describing the current moment as one of exceptional global instability. The board was founded by Albert Einstein and Robert Oppenheimer in 1947. Meanwhile, Turkey aims to increase its trade volume with Nigeria to $5 billion, up from about $2 billion, following high-level talks between the two countries' leaders. Now, the discussions covered defense cooperation, infrastructure development, trade investment, and regional security in Sahel. Nigeria exports crude oil and agricultural products to Turkey, while importing machinery, steel, and chemicals. The renewed engagement, supports Nigeria's efforts to attract foreign investment and boost growth, while Turkey signaled support for Nigeria's fight against insurgency. Now, let's close up your 7 o'clock news here, where smiles are blooming alongside crops in Kabe village outside Mahikeng, while women are joyfully reclaiming the love for the land. Thanks to newly donated farming tools from the Northwest Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, what once felt like an uphill struggle now feels full of promise. Now, with proper equipment and protective nets, gardens are flourishing and spirits, they're soaring. The women can finally grow enough food for their families, share surplus with neighbors, and also earn a small income to support their families. More than seeds and spades, the tools have planted confidence, dignity, and hope. Proof that when women are empowered, whole communities truly grow stronger. And remember, Buta Amin said, once you have a seed, you really have a life. And that is beautiful to see. It's where we leave your 7 o'clock news. It's time now to get into your sporting highlights with Raul.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And yes, once again, it's diving in all things sport, and we're going to start off with local football news. Now, Kaizer Chiefs climbed to second in the Premiership after a 1-0 win over Marumo Gallants in Bloemfontein. Now, Glody Lelepo's a superb 67th minute strike settled a tight contest, extending Amakosi's unbeaten run to 8 matches and moving them 1 point above Orlando Pirates and 2 adrift of leaders Mamelodi Sundowns. Our next move to tennis news, and Novak Djokovic reached his 13th Australian Open semi-final after Lorenzo Musetti retired injured, despite leading by 2 sets. Now, Yannick Sinner powered past Ben Shelton in straight sets, and that was to set up a blockbuster clash with Djokovic. While in the women's draw, Alina Rybakina stunned world number 2 Iga Swiatek to move into the last 4. We move to cricket news next, and Tim Seyfarth's fluent 62 and a late cameo from Daryl Mitchell lifted New Zealand to 215 runs for 7 wickets, before Mitchell Santner's 3 for 26 led a disciplined bowling effort as India were dismissed for 165 runs, and it all took place in Visakhapatnam. Now, the 50-run win gave the visitors a consolation victory after India had already secured the 5-match T20 series. Rounding up all things sport with football news from abroad, and João Pedro struck twice as Chelsea beat Napoli 3-2 to finish in the top 8 and end the Italians' home unbeaten run. Now, PSG and Newcastle both missed the top 8 after a 1-1 draw in Paris, while Real Madrid slipped to 9th following a dramatic 4-2 defeat at Benfica. Well, we'll touch on sport again in the next hour, but I know many of you heading to school and the roads, and you want to do that safely. And here's Carissa with the latest in all things traffic.
Thank you so much, Raul. Let's see what's happening on your roads out in Cape Town this morning. Now we get started in Brackenfell, where congestion is reported on the R300 northbound, and that's at the ramp to Van Riebeeck Road. Motorists should expect delays in the area and plan accordingly if that's part of your morning commute. Sitting in Cape Town and heading out to Milnerton, there is back-to-back traffic currently being experienced along the N7 southbound, and that's at the ramp towards the N1 inbound. I do allow for some added travel time to accommodate those expected delays. But now that is where we leave your roads, and we wish you all the best as peak hour does increase. But now though, let's see what your weather is going to give you around the country. Starting out in Polokwane, you're starting your Thursday with partly cloudy conditions. Now in terms of your temperatures, they'll start with a low of 17 and reach a warmer 32 degrees today, with light winds expected from the east. Clear skies are going to be there tomorrow night before welcoming in some showers come Saturday. Out in Klerksdorp, you can expect mostly sunny conditions on your side of town. Now temperatures will start off with a low of 18 and climb to a hotter 32 degrees today, with light winds expected coming from the northwest. Moving on over now to Pretoria, where you'll experience mostly cloudy skies accompanied by scattered thunderstorms. Light winds are also there expected to come from the northwest. Your temperatures between 18 and 32 degrees today. Now rainfall is of course expected, so do pay attention. Out in Johannesburg today, you'll experience mostly cloudy skies with thunderstorms. Temperatures will range between a low of 16 and climb to 27 degrees, with light winds expected from the northwest. Well, from Joburg, we move on over to Mbombela, where today brings you mostly sunny conditions with light winds coming from the east. Your low is sitting at 18 with your high peaking at 29 degrees today out in Mbombela. Well, Bloemfontein, you are up next, and today brings mostly partly cloudy conditions with light winds from the northwest. In terms of your temperatures, let's start off with a low of 17, but then it peaks at 33 degrees today. Now the wet pattern continues for the rest of the week. Out in Richards Bay, you'll experience partly cloudy skies with a low of 22 and a high of 29 degrees today. Moderate winds are expected to come through from the east. Out in Richards Bay, it looks like the weather is looking great, just reaching the high 20s into the 30s. Well, we move on to Durban next. When it comes to your temperatures, 23 is your low and 28 is your high, with mostly cloudy conditions throughout the day today. As for your forecast for the rest of the week, come Sunday, there will be a 40% chance of rain going into the new week. Well, Mthatha, you are up next, where you can expect some afternoon thunderstorms today. A low of 19 and a high of just 23 degrees on your side of town. Winds, they will be expected coming through from the southeast. As for your temperatures, they reach the high 20s into the low 30s. Well, let's see what's happening in Cradock. You will get some scattered thunderstorms today, with that 18-degree start to your day and peaking at 33. As for the rest of your week, it seems like the 30s are going to be dominating. Warm weather, but a bit of wetness along the way. Out in Ebecha on this beautiful Thursday, you can expect some partly cloudy skies with some afternoon showers. 21 is your low, with 25 as your high. As we make our way into the weekend, the hotter weather comes on through, so we hope you and wish you a beautiful one ahead. Oh, gorgeous George, let's see what's going on your side. Some afternoon showers coming your way with a 17-degree low and a 25-degree high, feeling more like 27 today. As we make our way into the weekend, it seems like skies are clearing come Friday, then the clouds make an appearance again on Saturday. Out in the mother city today in Cape Town, it is partly cloudy skies all around with some wind coming through. 18 is your low with 28 as your high. Now those winds are 31 kilometers per hour coming through from the south today, and that doesn't die down even into the weekend. Well, let's see what's happening in Sutherland. We start out with 14 degrees and then it peaks at 32 today. Sunny skies rather all the way around on your side of town. The rest of your week is also looking fantastic when it comes to good weather, everything above 30 degrees. Well, Kimberly, let's see what's happening on your side of town. Today will bring abundant sunshine with a 20-degree start, peaking at 36 degrees today. Moderate winds will be coming through from the northwest and great weather all the way around. Bit of wetness today, but it clears its way into the weekend. Last but certainly not least, we've got Uppington, where today you'll experience mostly sunny skies. Winds are coming through from the northwest with a 24-degree low and a 40-degree high. In terms of your highs, though, it does remain in the upper 30s going into the lower 40s as we make our way into early next week. Well, those are your temperatures and weather conditions from around the country, and I hope that you feel more prepared prepared for the rest of the day. For now, though, just to put a smile on that dial, let's check in with what KZN is looking like this morning. Louise Cherry out in KZN sent this gorgeous morning view. Wow, Louise. Wow, Louise. I mean, we said at 6 o'clock, we definitely set the bar high, and you said, I see you and I raise you this beautiful good morning view. And thank you. It just makes me say God is real, God exists, because the rays coming through from behind the clouds, meeting the ocean, it is just perfection all the way around. No notes, 10s across the board. Louise, thank you so much for sharing your absolutely gorgeous morning view with us. We appreciate you, and we know from the inside out you are just as beautiful. Continue sharing your morning views with us from Mzansi. We would love to see it on our WhatsApp line. That's the direct line with us in studio, and send it on through as we get into the second hour of the show.
And I just felt like I died for a little bit there and arrived at the gates of heaven. We felt like I was knocking on heaven's door. What a beautiful picture. Thank you for inspiring me enough to plug you in on something that could inspire the rest of your life. It's a chance for you to win big and maybe double your winning chances by playing the Daily Lotto for an estimated 450,000 Rand in jackpots, and the Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand in jackpots, all happening today. It is Thursday, in case you just woke up, so I want you to not get left behind. I want you to buy your tickets now in store. You can do it also on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's also the option of the mobile app. You've got cell phone banking that you can use, or you can take your phone now, dial *120 *7529# and follow the USSDs. It's that simple, and we put these details on Expresso's social media pages, so literally you can go check it out right now. You can make yourself sure to be in the running to win big, and that's by playing the Lotto for an estimated 450,000 Rand. That's the jackpot, and a Daily Lotto Plus jackpot of an estimated 150,000 Rand. All happening today. Good luck, get involved, and this could be your biggest payday yet. It's feeling very special in the studio right now, and I believe someone has arrived in Joburg. Sass is here. She's going to be bringing something extra special, and we're going to be diving back into the kitchen. All things Japanese, maybe. We've got some prawn saganakis to make, and that's in the form of a boat. Yeah, you heard correctly, but let's taste it later on. We'll see you there.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
siyethanda ukuthi xa kumnandi kumnandi ke sana, and you are in the right place because kumnandi hooray up on Expresso Mzansi. We love the fact that you decided to start off your morning with us. Thank you for trusting us, and it's already been such a beautiful time.
Truly, the energy is absolutely electric.
Yes.
Through the roof. But we're not going to stop there. There's so much more.
Of course, this is because we always bring you artists that truly are gifted in so many beautiful ways, because sometimes music is exactly what the heart and soul need, my friend. And this morning we've got the perfect dose, because joining us is the incredible Cindy Swadlamini, known professionally as Sass. She's a rising star who's worked with industry heavyweights like Beast RSA, as well as Gold Max. How lucky were they?
Mamela, Kaya. The excitement is building up because the Tingom. So tomorrow to start the weekend on a beautiful note. She is dropping a brand new single titled Kangcono. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of Sada, please give her a big Expresso welcome. Come on.
Gorgeous girl.
Sassy, oh, same. Oh, that's
looking so
Kaya.
sassy, darling.
Now, Sass, tomorrow is a big day for you. You are dropping a beautiful, beautiful track titled Kangcono. Can you please tell us all about that?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is such a very nice song. It's a love song, but not your normal love song, like trying new love, giving new possibilities to a new partner. But also, like being scared, you know, like, are you going to treat me better than my ex? Because he was a douchebag.
Darling, and you must be scared of love, but I've heard that.
And Mamela, Valentine's Day is around the way. So we need the inspo.
True.
Are you in love, Sass? That's where the song came from.
Of course.
Darling. Are you scared, Sass?
No. I mean, love is such a, you know, can be such a tragic thing. It's beautiful, but also tragic. So you need to look at all, you know, corners of it.
I love that.
Be careful.
Girl that's in love, you need to tell us, please, because obviously you're somebody who's grown so much in this industry.
Sure.
You know, how have you been able to really evolve and allow your music to grow in the direction that it has?
Okay, so like when I'm going through things, you know, it shapes me, you know, in my artistry as a person and how I write my music. So that's why I always try to be different than last year when it comes to my craft and how I create it. And, you know, so I was so excited to create the song because like for the first time I was working with an artist that I've never worked with before, you know, and I was like, I need her in that voice. And that song, because I love her voice, Black. Shout out to her. Pure Black. She's an amazing artist. Yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, I always try to be different when it comes to creating, you know, like, because when you look at Mama, Kusile, and this song, it's just three different songs, different genres as well. Another one is Afro pop, the other one is soul. This one is Afro R&B.
I love that. Why do you believe that it's so important for you to explore these different genres as you expand, as you grow as a brand, as a musician, as well as an artist?
I mean, like, I'm not one to box myself, you know, especially because I can do almost every genre. You know, when you write for artists, you get to explore other genres that you don't do.
Nice.
So I try to find an identity for myself. Whatever I do, it has to have a little bit of soul. It has to be emotional. It has to connect with you, you know, from a standpoint of the heart.
The multi-talented. Not many people can say, I can do almost any genre. Any genre.
Multi-hyphenate.
Come on, baby girl. Sass, I love the fact that you have been saying that 2026 is our year.
Yes.
Talk to us about this. Why is 2026 our year? And are we going to be seeing an album, an EP, something like that?
I mean, the last time I was here, I lied. This time around, we do have an EP. It's called Songs About You. I'm so excited for people to hear it because it's going to be my first project ever. You know, I have something to offer to my fans and people that listen to my music. You know, we get to connect through it.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm very excited. I worked with Blood, the producer. I worked with Nation Cross. I worked with Putsakile Mangela, also another producer, great producers. So I just want people to accept that, you know, and receive it with love.
Beautiful.
And you know what I love about Expresso is that we hold people accountable.
We do.
So you like, the next time you come back, you need to make sure you would have seen it through.
Yes.
Speaking about seeing it through, you are really, really talented, right? And we can't wait for this new release of your latest single titled Kangcono. We've also got the Summers coming up, South African Music Awards. We've got the Metro FM Music Awards coming up as well.
Yes.
Are you planning on, you know, entering your music for consideration for a possible award?
I mean, Yes, who doesn't want to
That's
see
my
like
girl.
Sky's the limit.
100%.
We always trying to grow and elevate. So I'd love to have an award one day.
Yeah.
Honestly.
that.
Yes.
This could be the year. So what do you want, Dave?
Maybe 2026 it has surprises, hey?
Yeah.
Darling,
Yes.
darling, it's already doing well, and we can only see it leveling up. And speaking of which, over the next couple of years, you're going to continue to grow, babe.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself really in terms of that growth? And what is something that you're like, okay, cool, I really want to achieve that, or you'd really love to see yourself in a certain space?
Well, one thing I like doing more than being a singer is writing music. So I want to write for artists. One day I'd like to write for your Kelly Kumalos. I like writing for people more than singing. I just sing because I happen to know how to.
That's my girl.
Must be so nice being like, ooh, I woke up like
I was literally going to say that. It's not that to try nothing, okay? Me and Koshi are actually thinking of becoming a duo
That's
at
the thing.
moment. So
Can we try something for you
Feel
quickly?
Good Breakfast Show, shall
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm a Feel Good Breakfast Show.
How was that? Beautiful.
You try.
I think we are Destiny's Child.
Destiny's children.
Destiny's something.
I'm not Destiny's something.
Listen, she's
being sassy.
Uyasgora because she knows she's got a golden voice. You're not going anywhere because you're also here to prepare not for one but two incredible performances, setting the Expresso stage alight.
And we cannot wait. So Mzansi, you got to make sure that you do not go anywhere because it is going to be happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. However, for now, it's time to cross over to Cape Town because they're finding out hot mess or success. We know our singing was a success.
No, it was 100%
It was a success. So let's see. Is it a hot mess or a success there in the kitchen, my friends?
Is it a hot mess
or a success?
Check that harmonizing from across the country. That's how you do it on Expresso. And that's how you do a successful interview with a superstar. So hopefully this next meal is going to be exactly that. And we came across this prawn saganaki recipe on TikTok. Traditionally cooked in a small two-handled heavy-bottom dish, this version reimagines it and is using baking paper and string. Yes, you heard correctly. Today we're going to be putting it to the test to find out if it's a hot mess or a success. Carissa, what's your thoughts on this one?
I'm already going success. I love a prawn, I love an onion, I love a tomato and feta. So I just feel like it is perfect. So shall we get into it?
Yes, and I really have high hopes for this one. I'm hoping it's a success. Come on, TikTok world, let's make this happen. Starting with the onion.
Yeah, let's do a base of onion.
That's very different already.
Yeah, no, they did this on the video. I will say, though, that this is really easy to make. I feel like anybody that comes across parchment paper and onions will already be sorted.
And also, I'm starting to realize that I think I'm Japanese.
Oh,
I
okay, tell
definitely
me
am.
more, tell me more.
I love to move fast. And I like to, no, I'm joking. But what I am realizing is that it's the minimalism in the food. Look at all the ingredients here.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. These are things you find in your pantry staple.
Yes.
But yet the impact of these meals, it's so big. So this is something I'm starting to realize about this Japanese culture. It's I used the word incorrectly. I was thinking about al dente.
Yeah.
But it's more just about basics with impact.
Oh, I like that.
Back to the basics, back to your grounding, and this is what it's about.
Do you know what? Well, on my journey as well, I like to focus on whole foods. And if the ingredient is just the one ingredient that you're eating that came from the earth, then that is what you need.
Can we just like echo that to the entire country right now?
That's all
I
you
think if we
need.
could eat like that, you're already miles ahead of creating food and making it a medicine.
That's the
so
thing.
make sure that when you are eating food that it's naturally coming from its source. It hasn't been tampered with. It hasn't been processed in a way that you don't know what it is.
Exactly.
Right? When you're seeing all those crazy numbers on the ingredients, ask the questions. What is it?
What is it?
What is that?
What is that?
So
I'm going to live to 100. I don't know
you are. Remember, you're already like, what are you, like 63 at the moment? And look how good you look.
Vampire ages, is what I'm saying. I just celebrated my 65th.
So we are on the third layer here?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's a layer dish.
It is, yeah?
We've got our onions. We're going to put some prawns on the top of the tomato. And you can buy tomato paste. Not paste, what's the one? Relish.
Like relish.
Yeah.
You can get that in a can maybe. There's lots of options there. I'm interested to see that they actually have encouraged us to use some sort of a spice here.
Yeah.
Oregano, how do you say it?
Mixed herbs, salt, pepper.
Yeah.
I would put some garlic in there, chili flakes.
Yeah, chili flakes. The Safa's going to love that addition for sure. But now you're being a little bit naughty. We're adding some feta to this one.
Man, feta's having a big moment in the sun right now.
This is cool. So we're going to be playing it out on the screens right now. If you guys just want to get a recap on what is going on in the kitchen right now. It's a recipe. It's a boat. It's got some prawns in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. So check out what's going down right here. That's the onion first, then the tomato relish, prawns next, and then the feta, and voila, that thing gets into the bake.
Oh, served with some toast?
Ooh, I didn't think about that one.
I'm done. Okay,
but listen, that is literally how easy it is to put this one together. We are done with this one. Pop it in the oven. I'm not actually sure how long. Probably like around 180.
For like a couple of minutes. Prawns take real quick.
Keep an eye on it. Nothing longer than 10 minutes should get you there. But you know what, the prawns, if you can see the color coming through, if you can see them going very pink, then you know they're pretty much good to go.
Absolutely.
And I think this one, although we haven't tasted it yet, might be a success. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
All right, I'll pop this one in the oven in the meantime.
Grab you
and then
another fork.
we'll figure out what this is giving.
So we've got our boat right here.
Wow.
It looks cool, yeah?
It looks so good. Let's squeeze some lemon on top first.
Nice.
You can't have seafood without it. All right.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Get a bit of a prawn in there. See if you can get down to that onion at the bottom. Ooh, we've got it all.
Okay, let's see. Some onion.
I think I've got an answer. Let me just enjoy this. Oh, okay. So
the flavors are developing.
there's a umami to it maybe as well.
Okay.
I think officially on 3, 2, 1. This
It's
one
a
is
raging success.
Yeah, and it almost makes you feel like there's so much time that's been put into this. You know when you have your mom making a stew for like 6 hours?
Right.
It's got that feel. It's got that effect. It's got that like...
The love is there.
Oh, man, I don't know what's going on, but TikTok y'all are coming through with this one. It's a big win, and I think it is a massive success. So you definitely want to replicate this one. Do it tonight. It's really quick. You can prep it now, put it in the oven, and you'll be absolutely sorted. For now, though, we're going to make sure that you got sorted because there's entertainment coming through. We got fashion advice. We got more food to cook. So literally don't go anywhere. We'll see you around the corner. I want some more of that.
I want some toast with it. So hungry.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We've seen entertainment in terms of music, had prawn toast as well as Japanese cheesecake, and now to add to that deliciousness, we're about to introduce you to somebody else. But listen, we're just 2 days away from one of the biggest highlights on the social calendar. And of course, is the 2026 World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. And it goes down this Saturday, the 31st of January, and I hope you are ready.
Oh, man, listen, I'm going to tell you something special. I'm going to give you the theme. It is the Symphony of Style. And this brings together together elite horse racing, high fashion, and unforgettable musical moments in a true celebration of glamour. And who else to celebrate glamour in the most glamorous way? Joining us this morning, former Miss South Africa and style icon Vanessa Carrera-Catrulis in the building. A true fashion chameleon who always turns heads no matter where she goes. And she's here to chat all things Met and what we can expect from this year's spectacular event.
Oh, we've got to give her a feel-good welcome.
Put it
Come on,
together.
everybody. Pew, pew, pew. Welcome.
How you doing?
Good morning. All well, thank you. How are you both doing today?
Good, Vanessa. Thank you for joining us, sitting on our couch, looking gorgeous, showing up to the occasion. But we knew you were going to do that because the Met is around the corner. And everybody is bringing and putting their best foot forward. So the theme this year, it's Symphony of Style. And many people have interpreted this in their own ways very differently. So how did you translate this into your style?
So Symphony of Style, I think, is a very interesting theme, and it just goes back to the basics of what fashion is, right, which is about creating harmony. So it's all about having different elements of a look, but then finding a way to tie everything together in a way that is pleasing to the eye, makes a statement, and says something about fashion and the theme, obviously. So I'm really looking forward to
So you've got your look already? Clearly?
Oh gosh, no, I would
This is
never
just another
reveal.
day.
No, I would
Oh,
never.
wow,
No, this
okay.
is just a Thursday morning.
Well, if this is a Thursday morning, I cannot imagine what you're going to be wearing on the day. And I know you've collaborated with so many incredible designers. Gavin Raja, just to name drop a few there. And I know there's so many others on the list. So what's the idea for this year? How are you bringing this look and this theme to life?
So I've got the supreme pleasure of working with an incredible designer this year. Anel Buerta and I actually started collaborating maybe 2018, so for the past 6-7 years, and she and I just understand one another. So this year's look is a little bit dramatic. No, actually,
A little
it's
bit?
a lot dramatic. It's a lot dramatic. We're going with an unusual color for a day event, and we're bringing a bit of drama.
I like that. I love how you're keeping us in suspense there because you're forcing us to get there to see the final look and that color. So don't give it away, please.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But I think you've already set the bar high. You've been to many Cape Town Mets before, and we've been keeping an eye on all the different looks. So can you tell us some of your favorites or the best looks you've had?
I think one of my favorite looks, we'll start right at the beginning. I'd just been crowned Miss South Africa. It's 2002. I am literally a wet behind the ears girl from Boksburg. I had never been to anything like that in my life before. So I was just blown away by the glamour. And then having the opportunity to be dressed by an incredible South African design duo back then. They were called Hip Hop. I'm not sure if they're around, I don't think they are. But they made me the most beautiful white silk chiffon on the bias dress with a top hat and a little veil. And I felt so glamorous and so grown up. And that was my first one. That was 2002, before you were born. For sure. That was a very long time
I'm going to
ago.
say yes. Thank you.
But then coming up, I think my most recent favorite look, it was actually the Met 2 years ago, and I attended with my very, very best friend, Zoraida Jardine.
Of course.
We all know Z and love her. And she was wearing the most magnificent, there's such a great story about this, the most magnificent red dress from a Greek designer. And she had ordered the dress online, it had arrived, there was a very slight imperfection on it.
Wow, there
we
we
go.
go.
I mean, look how spectacular she looks. I mean, this dress. So it arrived from Greece and there's my dress by Anel Buerta. It's another Anel Buerta design. And there was a tiny imperfection on the dress. And Z let the designers know, and they sent her another dress.
Wow.
The exact same one, which I think is like customer service off the chart.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
So she had two of the same dresses.
So she had two of the same dress, and being the amazing, amazing friend that she is, because she looked amazing, and I admired the dress on the day. So she gifted me the second dress.
Stop it.
So there we go, and that's me wearing the
dress. Besties for life. I'm not even going to do a who wore it best because you both
I would never compete with Zoraida ever. She
What?
wore that dress, but I wore it to a black coffee event, which I really...
Of course.
Yeah, which was just,
Well played.
Thank
Do you think it's the dress? Do you think I could wear that and look that good? It's definitely the two of you,
I
right?
would be willing to pay to see you
and me
that
both,
dress.
Vanessa.
I really would.
You
Listen, I know there's a lot of people that are obviously willing to pay when it comes to this incredible event this weekend.
Yeah.
You've seen the journey, the style change. What are you hoping to look forward to, and what are you expecting from people when they arrive at the event? What should they bring out? What should they celebrate?
You know what? I am a big believer in that you can never be overdressed, obviously. And I just think, you know, fashion is supposed to be about fun. It's about, supposed to be about self-expression, about really bringing every element of your personality that you want to showcase.
Preach.
So I don't think that people should ever feel self-conscious about it. If you feel good in what you're wearing, I say wear it and wear it to death. So I'm hoping that people are going to be really not concerned about, you know, holding themselves back. I mean, this is a great opportunity to showcase South African fashion as well. So I'm really excited to see some incredible looks on the day.
Oh my goodness. Wait, you said your color that you're wearing is...
I can't tell you.
Oh, well played.
I thought I could catch you there, Vanessa. All right. We definitely are waiting with anticipation, and we're so excited. But here's a couple of your beautiful looks that you've blessed us with so generously throughout the years. So you've gone green, you've gone sparkling silver and white before, black. All right, so you've covered the basics for sure. And you're saying this time around it's an unexpected color.
For a day event.
Some guesses
Some
out
guesses
there?
out there.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'm thinking because I've seen a lot of pinks and I'm seeing a lot of these like shades that are kind of out there. I think she's gonna go with something different, like an orange.
You know what? In my mind, I thought orange.
Yeah. Did you see the reaction on the face there?
And I can see you in orange. I mean, any color. Any color would look fantastic on you. Okay, if we get it right, you're going to have to promise us to come back on this couch, Vanessa.
Yes.
Anytime.
And a review of all the good looks of the weekend, right?
Yes, I love it.
Well, Mzansi, clearly you've got every reason to get there. There is so much to celebrate this weekend. It's happening and you're going to see superstars dressing in the most glamorous ways, but it's your chance to celebrate, to don your moment and express yourself in the best way possible. Right now, though, I'm just excited to get out there, get involved in the vibes, the races, and all the action and drama. So if you are there too, get some pictures, because obviously next week we'll definitely want to know how it went down.
No pressure, but all the pressure. 31st of January, get your tickets if you can. We would love to see you on the ground. Expresso will be covering it as well. So if I spot you, you'll also have your moment in the sun on the big day. And of course, Miss Vanessa will keep an eye out for her anyway throughout the day. But in a bit, she comes back and then we do a quick fire round with her rapid fire questions to see what her fashion is all about. There's going to be gorgeous things happening in the mother city, baby. And of course, you know that Expresso is all about it because we cover all parts of this country, Abo. And Mzansi, I hope that you are ready for a beautiful song to take over tomorrow. It is called Kangcono by Sass featuring Superior Black, and we are so excited about it. But you know that we only ever bring you exclusives here on your Feel Good Breakfast show, honey, which is why it hasn't even come out, but you're getting a performance for it right here on S3. Everybody, make some noise for Sass and Superior Black. It's Kangcono!
Mangingi thuba lokuthungithande songiphatha kangcono lakho nalona engisuka kuwe mangingi thuba lokuthungithande songiphatha kangcono lakho nalona engisuka kuwe ngoba naye ngithandile kodwa naye ngiphoxile Ngiyakuzwa uyangithandana Ngitshela inahlukile kuwe kunabanye abafana Sengithanda ngonembeza Hliziyo seyashona Uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuye Ngiyathuka mawusondela ngoba nami ngisafuni ngami Uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuye Sengithanda ngonembeza Hliziyo seyashona
Engabe uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuwe
Manginiki thuba lokuthi ungithande
Engabe uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuwe Ngoba naye ngimthandile kodwa naye ungiphoxile Engabe uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuwe Impela ngimthandile kodwa naye uzamile Engabe uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuwe Ngoba naye ngimthandile kodwa naye ungiphoxile Engabe uzongiphatha kangcono nakho nalona engisuka kuwe
It's my feel-good
It's true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back. It is Expresso right here on S3, and we're having such a good time. We're still hanging out with the amazing former Miss South Africa. Vanessa Carrera joins us on the couch, and we're about to get into a round of rapid fire, this or that, but smile or style preferences are the game. Vanessa, you have to choose. Don't think about it too much. That's the aim of the game.
You're making me nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'll try.
Don't be nervous. Okay, we're going to start with the first question. What color is your dress? I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, let's get into it. Gold or silver?
Gold.
Gold. I see that. Hair up or hair down?
Down.
All the time?
No.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the
It's my
time.
thing. Miss Venezuela here.
I love. Ooh, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yes, it's an advert. I love it. Okay, I'm really interested in this one. Heels or flats?
Depends on the occasion.
Okay, for the Met?
Wedge.
Great answer.
See, grass.
We were chatting. You got to be practical about it, but still elevated and look good. Okay, when it comes to clothes, mini or maxi? Ooh.
Maxi.
Maxi. It's elegant, isn't it?
I love a
Elevated,
maxi.
beautiful. Ooh. Are we doing leather or lace?
Leather.
Leather.
Definitely, all the time. That is my I don't want to say fetish. Is there a better word for this? But I just...
Whether you chose a lace or leather, it was going to be a fetish?
I'm always on the lookout for amazing leather pieces because I think they are timeless and can be worn forever. So my thinking always is heritage dressing. What are my girls going to be wearing? When they get old enough or when they're my size, I'd love for them to have classic leather pieces that they can choose from.
So you're telling me throughout the years, 2002 maybe, from that point onwards, have you been archiving some of your pieces?
Absolutely. Absolutely timeless,
so
and
lucky.
archiving my mother's pieces as well from the 70s and 80s. Absolutely.
Wait, do you wear some of your mom's pieces?
All the time.
Girl, you're doing it right, Vanessa. Okay, sporty or romantic?
Romantic.
That makes sense to me. Minimalism or maximalism?
Never minimalism, ever, ever. I don't know if you can tell, I'm an over-the-top kind of girl.
I'm here for it. Bright colors or neutrals?
Again, depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
Okay, for an event as glam as maybe the Met, what do you think?
Definitely bright colors.
Yeah, because you kind of want to stand out a little bit from the crowd. When it comes to maybe jewelry again, are we going diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds.
Diamonds? Are they a girl's best friend?
All day, every day.
Oh, that sparkle, it's undeniable.
Absolutely.
All right, how about suede or velvet?
Suede.
Suede?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, coming back to the leather piece.
A bold, like red lip or dark lip or neutral? Oof. Ooh. The red?
Red is a classic, and I think it's just the perfect way to elevate any outfit. And it's also amazing what it can do in terms of boosting confidence. I actually have one of my very closest friends who tells me that she never goes into a pitch to make a deal when she's not wearing red lipstick.
Stop it.
It's about power. I just think it conveys like a message of feminine beauty and being in control. I love a red lip, and anyone, really anyone, can wear it.
I agree, because there are different shades of red. There's like a cooler red, there's a darker red. You just have to find, almost say the flavor, but yes, the flavor and the shade that really works
It's all
for
right.
you.
It's about that. It's about finding your right shade, but I think a red lip with a like the rest of the face being neutral.
Minimal, yeah.
So beautiful.
Slick back or big hair, it
love.
works perfectly.
Absolutely love.
You mentioned your girls. I've got to ask you, are they into fashion?
So my one daughter is very sporty.
Okay.
So she's got like a very cool, athletic sort of cool girl thing going. And then my other daughter is such a little glam bot. I love it. So she is like counting the days. I mean, they're 13, so they're still quite young.
Right.
But she's counting the days that she can get into my closet. She's already picked out her
The
shoes, her
outfits.
bags, the dresses that she wants to wear.
course.
So it makes me really happy to see.
And I love the fact that you're saying it's basically an heirloom from your mom to you, to your girls and beyond. I absolutely am there for it. Vanessa, thank you so much. You did well. In fact, I think you got 100 out of 100 for the game.
Good. A+ student. I love it.
When it comes to food, this time of the morning, is it a yes or no?
Always a yes. I'm 100% a
here for
foodie.
it. And it is your Feel Good Breakfast show. And how can we have Vanessa here without offering a little bit of breakfast? And who better to serve it than Mr. Rylden Morne himself?
Oh, special moments with our queen of the hour. Thank you so much for that one. But I want to thank TikTok because they'll be coming through with some inspirational, weird, and wonderful dishes. And we're going to carry on with just that. Now, we came across this one on TikTok and curiosity got the better of us. It's a chicken-loaded mashed potato bowl. It looks like a peak comfort food. So we're going to be trying them ourselves. And by we, I mean both Carissa and our queen of the hour. Before we do anything, though, I think we should take a look at the recipe and see if we can replicate this one. As you can see right now, it starts with mashed potato. There was chicken that goes on top of that. And then once that's all put together, you've got some bacon and some cheese melted up. So
sounds good to me.
What do you think?
I mean, this is the greatest way to start a day.
Agreed.
All right, so maybe we can help each other out with this one. There's a couple steps that we are going to need. I need to obviously put the pan on first. And what we've got in here is some garlic and onion. Oops, wrong pan. Some garlic and onion in here. Pre-cooked chicken, so you can have it like pre-parboiled or just kind of pre-prepared, or it doesn't have to be, and you can take this step and prepare it right now.
Right.
What we're first going to do before we even put the chicken in, I've already got the onions and garlic in here. We're going to make this like a barbecue-y, brothy type of a bath that the chicken gets to kind of like just really play around in. And what I'm going to do is add some Worcester sauce over here.
How do you pronounce that?
I don't know.
We were looking at you for the answer there. That's right.
I don't
So I think the trick is to just say it as fast as possible, then no one can call you out.
And with confidence.
I don't think anyone actually knows how to pronounce that. So we'll just go with Brown
I think
sauce.
we had a moment before on our show here where we try to get some answers, but even the entire country couldn't figure it out. We did not come to any sort of resolution.
Some people say Worcester sauce as well.
Worcestershire.
I love that Worcester sauce.
It's a sauce. That's what I'm saying.
So this is really the fun part. Obviously, you've got to spend some time letting this reduce.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a beautiful bath, like I mentioned earlier. You don't want it to end up too saucy. So again, if you haven't cooked your chicken before, this might be an opportunity to do that. Just let it go long, low, and slow.
Beautiful.
I'm going to kind of pop it in right now for the sake of time. We have prepared something.
And I love that you flavored the chicken as well.
Just a little extra. I don't know if they actually did that on the video. We can check again and make sure. Whoops,
I'll help you out.
there. Thank you so much. But yeah, very important that you try your best. I'm going to just get some tips here on that video. So let's check it out. See if we've missed any steps. And you can play along with this one as well. So yeah, they did spice the chicken. They did pre-prepared. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, we got those steps.
Ooh. Like pulled chicken almost. Yum.
Ooh.
I mean, anything with mashed potatoes.
Is a winner,
know,
right? I was going to
I
ask you,
know.
what is your favorite form of a potato?
I think anyway.
Yeah,
I really am not fussy. when it comes to-
Roasted, fried,
Really not fussy.
boiled.
I love, actually the Portuguese, so I mean, I love to cook. And one of the things that we do, which is like a childhood flavor for me, is to boil the potato, lots of good olive oil, malt vinegar or white wine vinegar, and salt. And that's like such a beautiful accompaniment to any dish. My kids absolutely love
And so
it.
simple.
Oh my gosh,
Very
yeah.
simple.
I love that.
Potatoes don't need to be messed with too much.
I
They
agree
really don't.
entirely.
Telling me that
They're already
because
perfect.
I'm the guy throwing all 4 cheeses on with bacon and this and that. I'm like,
You know
why are
what?
you being extravagant?
Sometimes simplicity is best. But I mean, the potatoes, the good thing about them as well is you can really play around with them and add so many
Agreed.
flavors.
Absolutely.
I once for Christmas, my side was smashed potatoes with like a parmesan and some rosemary.
I love that.
Smashed them in the oven. It was crispy and delicious. So they're versatile. They actually are my top 2 favorite foods.
What's the other one? We have to ask.
You guys are gonna laugh.
What is it?
It's eggs.
That's cool. That's a superfood, I guess.
A favorite?
But like,
I think because I eat them every single
do you
day.
get excited for
I
eggs?
get
Like,
so
I can't wait.
excited. I literally get so excited. Scrambled, omelette, poached, fried, like any
I will say they
form.
are very versatile.
They're versatile.
So like potatoes. Like, you like versatility.
Agreed.
And convenience. Got
Chicken
it.
is number 3, our national bird. We love to see that too.
Our national bird, of course.
All right.
So I'm loving the fact that we are getting creative here, but I love the fact that this is such an easy recipe. Obviously, you have to prepare some of these ingredients, like the bacon, like the chicken beforehand. But once that's done, it's all kind of like a mingles. Just put it all together.
Right.
And the way they laid it, we don't have, unfortunately, oh, we do. I was trying our best, and we actually did. We got it done in time. Enter the mashed potato.
Lovely.
That's actually Tiff that sorted that out for us. So thank you so much, Tiff. So this is the first step. Do you guys want to try and put this together yourselves?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. You can have fun with this. Just be
I'll just
careful.
pass it
Obviously, the
on.
chicken is really hot,
Yeah.
but that is the next step. So I'm going to add some chicken to this. Again, Mzansi, you do want the chicken and the sauce to reduce a little bit longer than what we have done here. Let me not make this too thick. Let me just add one more. Voila. Okay. First
And then
layer is
this I'm
done.
gonna
Do you
pass
remember
it
what's
to you.
next?
Okay.
I don't remember.
Listen, were you paying attention?
I'm assuming that we're going to put some bacon and then
Yes.
cheese.
Yes.
Should we do that?
Absolutely. And you can do this in any way you want. I think the best way would be to do it with a big
Nice.
amount of it.
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
There you go.
Big
Throw it
amount.
in.
Nice.
Don't hold back now.
That's the perfect amount.
And so does the cheese melt on its own because it's warmed? We put it in the oven, the microwave.
Yeah, so all of this actually goes back in the oven, right? So again, be
love that.
careful, about 2 minutes on grill, plus
Very
minus,
nice.
depending on your oven's intensity.
Yeah.
And if there's anything else you want to add to this, you don't need to, because this is it. It's complete, it's done and dusted.
It's great.
And Vanessa, we prepared something earlier just for you, and we made sure that myself and Carissa didn't do it, just in case. We ruined it. So we've got our specialist to prepare it for you. And if you can, savor the moment. Tell us what you think. Is it a success or is it a hot mess?
Well, I like
I
like that it's easy, so I think that anyone can do this. Actually, my
Okay.
kids love being in the kitchen, so this might be something for them.
Do they join you with the meal prep and stuff?
Oh, well, half of them do. The other half are not interested.
They just, when is it ready?
Exactly.
I want to eat.
They kind of just sit around waiting for food, especially my eldest son, who's 16. It's like,
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, and a 16-year-old can eat, huh?
A growing boy.
yes.
Here's the ultimate
I'm going to try and
test.
do this elegantly. I'm making no promises.
I think anything you do is elegant, so don't even
Exactly.
try. Just be you.
gonna pass you. The one says success, the
I
other
can
one
see
says
what I
hot
think
mess.
you're leaning towards.
I'm
I can
gonna
see it in their
count it
eyes.
down.
In 3, 2, 1.
That's your camera.
Boom! It's a success!
It had to
Potatoes,
be, right?
bacon, cheese. I mean, come on.
All the good things in the world.
That's delicious. And like I said, easy supper, ready in like what, 30, 40 minutes?
Literally. And if you have
Definitely.
leftovers, it's so easy
I
to
think
put
you're lucky
together.
that the kids are at school because they'll probably be demanding this for supper, for breakfast, for lunch, and everything in between. But Vanessa, we absolutely appreciate you. You've given us all the glitz and the glam that we needed, the energy that has inspired us to bring our best this weekend. And I cannot wait to see what was the color again?
What's the color again? You'll have to wait and see at the Cape Town Med. 31 January, it all goes down. You'll see Vanessa and all your favorite celebrities surrounding the space. It's going to be incredible, and we want to see you there too, Mzansi. So please join us in this ultimate celebration of fashion and beauty and all things good. Vanessa, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, now I want to try.
Yeah, let's get involved.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Let's get straight into your national news headlines. Where Human Settlements Minister Thembi Simelena has called for an urgent national framework to mitigate climate-related disasters. Now, the call followed an oversight visit to flood-affected communities in Mpumalanga's Ehlanzeni district, where emergency housing interventions are underway. Temporary residential units are being rolled out in several wards, supported by provincial and municipal authorities. Now, Simelane raised concern over delays caused by land shortages and weak planning, urging municipalities to prioritize climate-resilient infrastructure and proactive disaster preparedness nationwide. In other news in the country, Higher Education Minister Buti Manamela has welcomed the recovery of 1.7 billion rand by the Special Investigating Unit, or SIU, returned to the National Student Financial Aid Scheme. Now, the funds form part of 2 billion rand reclaimed from universities' TVET colleges, as well as unqualified beneficiaries linked to unallocated funding between the years 2016 and 2021. Now, the recovery money will support deserving students across higher education institutions. The SIU has also collected over 126 million rand, and that's through repayment agreements, while the student aid scheme governance systems continue to be strengthened to improve accountability. Let's take a look further afield at your international newsmaking headlines. We start out in the continent with Algeria, who has shut schools across most provinces for the next few days as the country braces for a major storm. Now, with winds expected to reach up to 120 kilometers per hour. Classes were suspended in 52 provinces following an urgent weather alert. The civil defense authorities urged residents to take precautionary measures and limit travel. The warning follows severe weather last week that caused flooding, road closures, and 2 deaths. A heavy rainfall has also affected neighboring Tunisia, where flooding has claimed several lives and disrupted communities. Meanwhile, the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists has moved the doomsday clock to 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it has ever been. The shift reflects risks of nuclear war, climate change, misuse of biotechnology, the potential threat of artificial intelligence, other apocalyptic dangers, and Press Trump's crackdown in Minnesota. Concerns include the heightened great power competition. Now, the board also warned of eroding international cooperation and the growing distrust driven by misinformation, describing the current moment as one of exceptional global instability. Now, the board was founded by Albert Einstein and Robert Oppenheimer in 1947. Let's close off on this note with international superstar Harry Styles, who is set for a record-breaking 12-night run at London's Wembley Stadium this summer, surpassing Coldplay and Taylor Swift's previous performances. Now, the 6-time Brit Award winner, including Album of the Year for Harry's House, will play to more than 1 million fans across the 12 shows. Now, while his residency limits performances at other UK venues, excitement is high as Styles cements his place in history. Ticket prices range from around R1,000 to more than 10,000 rand and have sparked debate among fans, reflecting rising costs of major tours since the pandemic. Now, fans are nevertheless eagerly anticipating an unforgettable series of performances. That is where we leave your news for this Thursday. It's time now to delve into the final bit of sports with Rao.
Nicely done, Harry. Let's see if we can keep that energy going and see what other records have been broken. We're going to start off with football news first in the world of sport. And Kaizer Chiefs climbed to second in the Premiership. And that's after a 1-0 win over Marumo Gallants in Bloemfontein. Now, Glody Lelepo's a superb 67th minute strike settled a tight contest, extending Gamakosi's unbeaten run to 8 matches and moving them 1 point above Orlando Pirates and 2 adrift of leaders Mamelodi Sundowns. Next, we move to tennis news, and Novak Djokovic reached his 13th Australian Open semi-final after Lorenzo Musetti retired injured, despite leading by 2 sets. Now, Jannik Sinner powered past Ben Shelton in straight sets to set up a blockbuster clash with Djokovic. While in the women's draw, Alina Rybakina stunned world number 2 Iga Swiatek to move into the last 4. We move to cricket next, and Tim Seyfert's fluent 62 runs and a late cameo from Daryl Mitchell lifted New Zealand to 215 runs for 7 wickets, before Mitchell Santner's 3 for 26 led a disciplined bowling effort as India were dismissed for 165 runs in Visakhapatnam. Now, the 50-run win gave the visitors a consolation victory after India had already secured the 5-match T20 series. Well, rounding up all things sport for today, we move to football abroad, and João Pedro struck twice as Chelsea beat Napoli 3-2 to finish in the top 8 and end the Italians' home unbeaten run. Now, PSG and Newcastle both missed the top 8 after a 1-1 draw in Paris, while Real Madrid slipped to 9th following a dramatic 4-2 defeat at Benfica. Well, don't worry, we'll be sure to bring you all the sporting action again tomorrow morning and all the latest. But for now, though, we've got the latest in traffic to get you to work and onto the roads safely. Yes, Carissa with the latest.
Well, thank you so much, Nature Boy. Let's see what's happening on your roads out in Gauteng and Johannesburg, where an accident has occurred on the N1 northbound, and that's at Golden Highway. Now, currently, lanes are restricted, resulting in delays. If possible, do avoid the area and proceed with extra caution when passing on by. Moving over to Cape Town and Bellville, where traffic is extremely slow moving, and that's due to congestion on the N1 inbound at Durban Road. Delays are underway, so maintain a safe following distance and make use of an alternate route if possible. That is where we leave your roads for now. Let's have that final look at your weather to prepare you for the day. Now we get started in Polokwane as usual, where you're starting off your Thursday with partly cloudy conditions. Temperatures will be ranging from 17 today and reach a high of 32 degrees, with light winds expected to come through from the east. I mean, the clouds are present, but good weather all the way around, reaching its 30s as we make our way. Out in Klerksdorp, you can expect mostly sunny conditions for your area. We start out with an 18-degree low and a 32-degree high today. Now, your winds are expected from the northwest. Clouds once again in wet weather, but it clears its way next Tuesday. Let's move over to Pretoria now, where you'll experience mostly cloudy skies accompanied by scattered thunderstorms. Starting the day with 18, but then it works its way up to a high of 30 degrees today. And it looks like, although it is quite wet across Pretoria, it is warm as well. Let's move to Johannesburg now, where today you'll experience mostly cloudy skies and also morning thunderstorms. Now, 16 is your low with a 27-degree high today. And the weather kind of remains in the mid-20s as we make our way. Wet weather all the way up until next week, Tuesday. And Mbombela today brings you mostly sunny conditions with light winds from the east. 18 is your low, 29 sitting as your high. As for the rest of the week, the clouds once again are present, but high temperatures all the way through till Wednesday. Well, let's move over to Bloemfontein next, where you'll experience some partly cloudy weather with a 17-degree low and a 33-degree high. As for the rest of the week, let's have a look. The sun is out and shining on Friday. The rain comes down a little bit, but then clears its way into the weekend. Well, Richards Bay, stand up. You're next. You'll experience partly cloudy skies today with a low of 22 and a high of 29 degrees. The clouds do part its way for tomorrow, bringing a sunny Friday with 30 degrees as your high. Well, out in South Africa's playground, out in Durbs today, let's see what's happening. There's a 23-degree low with a 28-degree high on your side, with moderate winds coming through from the south. Now listen, those clouds do part way into tomorrow. That brings a beautiful weekend that lies ahead. Well, Mthatha, you're up next, where today you'll experience some afternoon thunderstorms, a low of 19 and a high of just 23 degrees today, with light winds expected from the southeast. Well, it seems like the clouds aren't going anywhere. Some rainy weather definitely on the horizon. Out in Cradock, your region will experience scattered thunderstorms throughout the day. 18 as your low with a 33-degree high today. Now, all of that rain does clear its way for the weekend, and you can expect some good weather up until Sunday. Ebeja, let's see what's going down your side. Now, you'll experience partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers. 21 as your low with a 25-degree high today. The light winds are expected to come through from the east, but the clouds definitely are remaining consistent throughout the hot weather. Gorgeous George. Well, today brings afternoon showers on your side, starting out at 17, reaching a high of 25 degrees today. Light winds will be coming through from the southeast as we make our way, and tomorrow the skies do clear for a 29-degree day. Well, let's move over to the mother city now, where you can start your Thursday off in Cape Town with partly cloudy conditions. 18 as your low with a 28-degree high. And when we speak about the winds, they will be strongs with gusts of up to 31 kilometers per hour expected to come through from the south. From Cape Town, we move to Sutherland, where on your side you'll experience some sunny conditions throughout today. You do start with 14, but it peaks at 32 degrees Celsius throughout the day in Sutherland. Now, moderate winds are expected to come through from the west, but great weather all around into next week. All right, Kimberly, let's see what's going down your side today. We'll bring abundant sunshine to your region, starting out with a 20-degree low and working its way up to 36 degrees today. Now, your winds will be moderate, coming through from the northwest. Rainfall a bit today, but then it clears its way all the way up to next week, Tuesday. Uppington, last but not least, you'll experience sunny skies today as per usual, accompanied by light winds this time, coming from the northwest. 24-degree low with a 40-degree high today, and it seems like that weather is pretty consistent throughout next week, Wednesday, where some clouds will make its way through. Well, you know, we can't wrap up your weather without getting into the sunrise view of this hour, and you're going to really feel so warm from the inside out when it comes to this. Sent from Villy, coming from the Transkei, who says, my view from my cottage overlooking the beach in the mornings when I go out for a walk. And isn't that the kind of view that you want in the morning? I mean, come on, Villy de Koning, you have really just done the most. Can I move to the Transkei? Is that an option? Is there a place next to you that's available? Because being immersed in nature like that truly is just therapy. 23 degrees is what you can expect on your side out in the trans sky. And thank you so much for every single one of your morning views. They've definitely made it to our Expresso Wall of Fame today. And if you too would like to join them, it's 063-036-9649. We really look forward to seeing all of your views. But now though, let's head to the streets of Jersey to see how we can make you win some money, potentially.
Oh, and you deserve to see the views, Mzansi, but this is why you need to put yours in as well. And I want to give you just like a little bit of a picture. Imagine yourself in a mansion, seeing the views upon views, just above everyone else because you're a winner. Do you know what I mean? And this is what you got to do. You got to double your winning chances by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 450,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday, as in today, Mtase. Don't get left behind. All you got to do is buy your tickets now in store or on nationallottery.co.za, the website, the mobile app, cell phone banking. There's so many options. Or you can just use your phone and dial *120*7529# for USSD. It is that simple. And all of the details that I just said are on our Expresso Show pages on social media. So head on out to there to go and check them out. But make sure you get yourself in the running, please, so that you can win big, my friend, by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 450,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today. Vandag. For now, though, we need to find out what's still coming up on the show. My gorgeous Kuhle, what's happening?
And kuningi kumnandi sisaqhubeka kakuhle inkqubo yethu. And also we're on a winning streak because after the break, listen, you stand a chance of winning a life-changing 200,000 Rand study bursary and a laptop. You do not want to miss out on that. But also we'll sit back and relax and have a little bit of fun as we reimagine a classic game, Morabaraba. Just reimagined for the new generation. All of this and so much more right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. We'll see you shortly after this.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We are locked and loaded right here on S3. Let's just jump into something really, really exciting. Universal Music has teamed up with Maskandi star Umlabalaba and tech company Hekima Council to create a powerful cultural collaboration that blends tradition with digital innovation.
Oh, yes. And together they've launched the Shea to Shea Morabaraba tournament, an online championship that is celebrating South African heritage in the most beautiful way while giving players a chance to win big. I think it's so special.
It really
because
is.
there's so many things that are passed down from generation to generation. And sometimes our generation gets it wrong. But these guys, they said, oh no, we will not. We're getting it right.
Who are
okay?
we joined by, my
Oh,
darling?
honey, we're joined this morning by the minds behind the movement. It is Mupeti Moletsane, founder of Hekima Council, and the musician Umlabalaba, here to share how they've taken this classic strategy game into the modern era. And I'm so excited to learn how to play today. Everybody, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please. Gentlemen, right? I say right, Nkosi. I mean, you guys have to be right. You guys have done beautiful things.
Listen, literally our ancestors' wildest dream, right? I have to ask, I'm very interested in the inspiration behind bringing this classic game into the modern age.
Well, I mean, we've seen gaming blow up globally.
Yeah.
And the titles have been either European, Western, and the likes. So, you know, getting an opportunity to finally build this African game and publish it on the app stores has really just been a dream come true.
I love that. And I mean, it's a movement, just like we said, right? Yeah.
I mean, we grew up playing it.
Yeah.
So just the fact that we're here today, hoping childhood friends are watching, and just to say, hey, there are
I know
few
what
versions.
they're talking about.
This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is what we used to play when we were young, you know?
I love it.
Before PlayStation, you know?
and more than anything else, internet tandayo mlabalaba when that you decided, baha, I'm not just doing umculo qha. Sana ndizoyingena lento ye gaming. So tell nathi, why did you feel like ufuna diversify as an artist, especially when it comes to the income?
No, ukuthi thina singama-artists siyayisithanda ukuthi senze okunye kwehlukile eceleni, so ngajabula kakhulu ukuthi ngisebenze nabafowethu and namanje igame ngendlela ehamba ngakhona ngiyajabula nje ukuthi inegama lami liphathe Umlabalaba.
Uyayibona.
Ikhomba okukhulu kakhulu inomehluko omkhulu kimi nje ngiciko lomculo wamaskandi nje ngasho nje kanjalo.
And truly, it's also inspirational to the youth that is currently watching, right?
Yeah. Because uma wathi yabheka kudala sasidlala ngeenkomo namabujana emakhaya, so njengamanje sekuyinto vele sesikwazi ukudlala online nakuphi seku easy nje ngithi ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi sidlale Umlabalaba.
Which brings me to our next question, right? I find this so interesting how you have preserved culture in this technological era.
Yeah.
Why was it important for you to do that? And what does it mean for the young Black youth of South Africa?
It's our responsibility to evolve our cultures. It's no one else's responsibilities. If we don't tell our stories, if we don't archive our stories, if we don't evolve them, you know, and bring in modern technology into them, nobody else is going to do it. So, yeah, that's really the angle about it. And from a youth perspective, you know, gaming from a gamification, from an education perspective, we actually have a spelling bee game. So if you go to the app stores, you say Morabaraba or you say spelling bee Africa, you'll see those games come up. And, you know, the opportunity is there for the youth is that, you know, the youth today, endless opportunities, number one, in this space.
Yeah.
Following the trends, I think the content creator space has really latched on. But you see, watching that, there was a bit of a delay. If you look at it, internationally blew up first, then we came, like iShowSpeed was here recently. We still, you know, from a streaming perspective, we can see it building up. So as a young person paying attention to the trends, you could always look to say, okay, where does your passion lie? What are the trends? And then jump on it. But the tools from a technology perspective is what empowers. Whether it's coding, the tools that help you code today, whether it's video editing, whether it's animation.
I love it.
All that, there's such powerful tools where, when I studied 4 years computer engineering altogether, but today, I mean, a 6 months course, you're far.
Yeah.
You're earning.
I mean, there's even AI now.
I was about to say, just automation of all of these processes,
I mean,
right?
the AI we've put into this game, we've improved the AI over the years. By the time we had to get our story straight before we went to Umlabalaba, you know? We can't just rock up there with something that doesn't work. Buggy, but the AI in the game, the different levels, simple, medium, difficult. AI has helped us to make it a lot more engaging also.
I love that, and I mean it's even led us to the Shade to Shade tournament. Mlabalaba thetha nathi benifuna ukwenza ntoni ngayo exactly in terms of just really bringing it into say guys, yizani, here's this tournament, come and win something nice.
Ikahle kahle besifuna ukukhumbuza abantu ima ungathi uyabheka esikhathini samanje vele angithi asadlalile abalapha emakhaya so sesikhona ukuhlangana la eGoli senze something mhlawumbe singayenza so sikwazile ukuthi sikhumbuza abantu ukuthi kune game esasiyithanda sisakhula namanje akusho ukuthi ngoba sesilana ngesakwazi ukuthi sidlale asiqhubekeni but noma masiqhubeka sesingayiqhubeka ngenye indlela nje ukuthi mhlawumbe sesingakwazi usidlale online so lokho kuyinto nje enhle esikwazi ukuthi sigqugquzele abantu ukuthi singakhohlwa la isisuka khona intweni nje endala esake sayenza.
Incredible. Do not forget iroots zakho, imvelaphi yakho, where you come from. And I also just appreciate the fact that you can play it online, right? I mean, back then, it was an in-person thing. We are just moving these, pawns on the board. But now we can play it online. I can play with Uzanele. If I'm in Cape Town, she's here, right?
Yeah. I mean, across the continent, this game is big. And for us, we've seen it Southern Africa and also North Africa, we're, interesting only also Ireland. An island in US is quite a base coming in from there. So, but, that's the power of putting it online. And this partnership, I mean, I have to say, I have to really thank Umlabalaba, his professionalism, how he brought the content, how he engaged his audience. I mean, we had over 1,000 registrations, people into the tournament.
Go Laba. We love your work.
Without him and also the the Sony team, Luvuya, I have to mention him. I mean, they've been so professional.
I love that. And I mean, you guys are not just professional. You guys are blessers, son. 100%. You gave away a cash prize, or rather, combined cash prize of 200,000 rand.
20,000 rand.
20,000 rand, forgive me.
But it's all new, it's all figure. 200. It's all figure, 200.
Talk to us just about exactly what it was in terms of, this beautiful tournament. When can we expect another one? And what stuck out for you guys this time around?
I'll ask him to answer when we can expect another one.
When can we get another one? Mlabalaba.
Any tournament?
Ngicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe sizoba busy nayo ngoba asigcinile la khona okunye okuhle ngicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe ngoba kodwa u20,000 sazokhuphuka sazokhuphuka nje kuningi abantu abasazokwenza ngoba kubakhombisa nabo ukuthi bayayithanda and bayikhuthalela ukuthi bafuna nabo ukuthi bangene baningi abanye abasazongena.
I love that. Well, gents, asihambi just yet ngoba ndifuna uyidlala le nto mina azange ndayidlala umrabaraba. So namhlanje we are getting into letting me play for the first time. Yes. So Mzansi, you got to make sure you do not go anywhere. We're so excited for it. You've played before, Mosnema Igutle.
I feel like I have. The game is very familiar. I mean, I'm from the Eastern Cape, but I feel like we've been playing this back in the day. We'll see.
We're going to be doing it, and Mzansi, you got to make sure that you do not go anywhere. We actually are going to be doing it very, very soon. But right about now, we need you to stick around right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show because we've still got so much to get into, honey.
Oh, cool game, yeah?
Very cool
Can't
game.
wait to see them play and take an attempt at getting it right. But for now, though, we want to educate you in something special.
Absolutely, because education has the power to change everything, your opportunities, your confidence, and of course your future, unlocking potential and creating a learning experience of a lifetime.
Bring it on. And how has education shaped our journey or our career? I think it's done everything. It's the reason why I'm in this space. I had a very interesting journey studying a few things after school, business, economics, marketing. And I never ever thought I would use it, but it's so weird how we come full 360 and a lot of the skills that we got from back in the past are puzzle pieces towards your beautiful picture that you create in your life. So I think it's such an important question that we have to keep asking people.
Absolutely, and they do say that education is worth 1,000. So you have to keep on going and keep on pushing through. Your life is about to be enriched because Richfield is giving one lucky viewer the chance to take the next step with a 200,000 Rand student bursary and a laptop. Now to enter, complete the online application, then reply to the competition posts on the Expresso social pages and just tell us this one question.
Yeah, tell us, how would a study bursary from Richfield enrich your future and help you reach your goals. Now, don't forget to use the hashtag #YourFutureEnriched in the answer, as well as the hashtag #Richfield. And your competition closes Friday the 13th of Feb. And if you want to check out those T's and C's, they are available at expressoshow.com.
And remember, it's registration week at Richfield. You can register every day this week, including Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at all campuses nationwide. So get on that ASAP.
Absolutely. Now, listen, there's a lot to look forward to still right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. I've just seen a whole lot of handsome men have just stepped into the studio. So let me tell you, you need to brace yourselves for the steam that's coming through. I think it's got something to do with Woolworth's new underwear collection, yeah?
All I'm saying is that I saw multiple legs in studio, and I was like, what is happening? But Woolworths is the ultimate plug on all things good to feel breathable and good for your good parts. And then, of course, we're going to get into that Zulu game, the Zulu game of chess that Kuhle as well as Zanele will go up against each other on.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
It's your Feel Good Breakfast show, and thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mzansi. We absolutely love hanging out with you and making sure Kuba, you're starting your day off on the perfect note. And why can you not do so by playing a game, Sana? We're still hanging out with Maskandi sensation Lava Lava and Mupiti Moletsane from Hakima Council, and we're about to get into Morabaraba, the board game, also known as African chess.
Yes, yes. Now, for those who don't know how to play, we're going to ask the gentleman to explain to us very, very quickly and briefly.
Yes.
So that it's sneak, yeah.
The objective is to get 3 in a row.
Yes.
So when you start, you just place the tokens on the board with the objective of getting 3 in a row.
Yes.
After all boards are on the game, after all tokens are on the board, you then move the tokens to try and get the 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time you get 3 in a row, which is called a mill, you take the opponent's one of the opponent's tokens.
But
Incredible.
I can try get 3 in a row even before all of them are on the...
Exactly.
Okay,
That's objective.
beautiful.
We're going to beat you.
So who
Remember, we
starts?
still have it online. You can download Morabaraba
Online.
Play Store,
Love it.
App Store, they're all there.
Beautiful.
All the good stuff. Amazing.
Okay. We start, Sana. Don't ask who starts. We are starting.
Do you know where to start? Or you
I-
can just place anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have
Okay.
a strategy?
I don't, but I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
The strategy is to win.
That's
Strategies
right.
to win.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Malaba Laba, you wish you could do what I'm going to do.
If Zanele,
Please, come
okay.
on. Come on. Trust me.
Oh. Is that I would like for you to step into my office. Step into my office quickly.
Okay, wait, we're
has-
strategizing,
She has played this game before.
Yeah, we are.
We're getting hustled.
All right.
Okay.
My brother, please, man.
Zanele.
What did I do? No! Oh! That's my girl!
So you
That's
take-
my girl. So we take one. Give it now.
I can tell.
No, but now he's got 3. I know. That's why I was
No, there's no
stressing.
3 there.
There's
He
1,
doesn't.
2, 3, babe.
we
Yes.
take
See,
one.
I was going to. Do you see? And now he's got 2 open ones. Kuhle.
Did I ruin your mission?
Yes.
Suicide mission, everybody.
Oh, Kuhle, we're losing
You're doing
right
very
at
well.
the moment.
No, we're not. We're
No,
not.
because
Very
look, he's
well.
gonna there, and now
Oh,
he's gonna
you're gonna
take one
take
of
it again.
ours. No, he's gonna take another one. He's got
Which one is he gonna
1, 2,
take?
3. Which one are you taking, my brother?
You're doing
No,
very
we're still in the game though. Don't worry.
We are, but it's
Yes,
just that
go
he's
on,
got
Gucci.
2 now. Okay. Now we have to be serious. And I'm gonna steal one of your 3.
Yes.
So
We can do that, right?
Zonsi, I want you to know, I'm a chess player, okay? So at the moment, ne, he wanted me to take over here. I'm not gonna do that, laba.
Because
I'm gonna
then
take
he's
over
gonna
here
do
because
this
then you have
one.
the opportunity. I'm gonna take away your opportunity to be able to have another 3.
Foresight.
Danko.
Foresight. You're hustling us, but
We're not hustling you.
Yes.
We're just winning.
Okay, let me kuphinde.
Oh, wow. No, but that's not fair. You can't do that.
You've
done that.
Oh,
No,
they can.
Ngisese nakho lokho wena.
Okay, so you put a 3.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then
So
now
you're
you're gonna
taking
take one.
Yeah.
So take it. Kaloku sana.
So then it means like
Okay.
oh, we can't do that.
Wait,
So
wait,
to the
wait.
Does it just
traditionalists
block them
online
again?
watching know that
These 2
we've
spots.
tried to make sure that there's certain rules. I don't want to stop you.
Yeah.
If it's in the middle, you can't take it.
Yeah.
But on the online game, we've made sure that by the rules, when you try to take it, it tells you
can't.
it's in the middle, you can't. But I mean, in the spirit of
today.
today.
Of fun.
But I
of
feel like
fun.
that wasn't fair. But you know what? We keep it pushing.
We keep
We
it
do,
pushing.
and it's fun. We're gonna make it up. It's fine.
We
Do
are,
what
we
you
are,
gotta
we
do.
are.
Do it yourself.
Do your thing.
Your thing. Take it.
Which one do you want?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
no. Loba is a cheater. And
Zanele.
This is what I mean, this is what I'm gonna do.
I was about to say.
Okay. Angithi phela kahle kahle kufuneke ngikudle.
Yes.
Yeah. Udlala ungidla.
Yes.
Futhi, cana udlale.
So take
So
it.
tata ABO.
Okay.
Okay.
Tata ke.
All right.
Zanele uzabuyisa pha. Uzayibuyisa. Remember kaloku kuthena bana you don't take from the mill. But good shot. Thank you
No,
for being good
yes, I was
sport.
about to say no, but then the thing is, if I'd taken anywhere else, we would have just put and then.
No, but then we could have blocked here.
Okay,
But I
move
guess you're
Okay,
the
move
same
on.
then.
Now we have to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're moving.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't rush me.
Wow,
Don't rush
oh
me.
wow, oh wow.
For
Also,
someone,
there are levels.
someone who's just heard the rules,
I feel rushed.
the
What?
whole TV is with us on this one.
What? For someone who just heard the rules, what?
You are doing,
I play chess. Now I'm just Africanizing it. Okay, I'm gonna move it to because I want to try and make sure that you.
It has to be the middle.
Okay, that's it.
Yo. Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean you're?
Why ungambuvanga la ushaya isibhamu?
So okay. So essentially, I don't like your tone. You're hurting me. I don't like it. And you know what? I'm gonna go home and practice this. We're done
Okay,
for
wait,
now.
does this mean
Wait,
this
so-
is a spam move?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's take this thing then.
That's us. That's us. We won. It's
Luckily,
fine.
you can't do this online.
You can have one.
App Store,
Otherwise,
Apple App Store, Huawei Gallery, you find the game there.
thank
And
you.
there you will always win. You can't be hustled.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
And
Yes,
yabona
blah, blah, blah.
okunye nje sibakhumbuze la ku online kunama power token. So ama power token yakhona ukuthi ubeke like 2 and then 3 power token yakhe izokhona ukudla double.
Yes.
Oh, nice. So,
So
what
now-
levels to this thing?
Yeah.
This is our power token.
Yeah.
That we took everything we've won.
So, South Africa, Zanzi, we are your
Mulaba champions. Thank you. And it was was so much fun, Jinx. Thank you. All the best trying to beat us anytime, really. But honestly and truly, it is so beautiful to see how these gents have brought African chess into the 21st century and how they're continuing to preserve culture through technology. It's so special.
It truly is so special. I'm pretty sure everyone in Cape Town has so much FOMO right now. Do you feel like this is a game that you could possibly play?
Oh, I absolutely love it, ladies. And I gotta say, that's why I'm Charlie and the two angels over there are never backing down, as competitive as ever. And I think I've got another competitive edge when it comes to something that's very comfortable. And you know where comfort starts? It starts with the basics. Now, at Woolworths, they understand what a great everyday essential should feel like. And today we're taking a closer look at their men's underwear range. Yes, we're starting from the bottom up. Now, designed for support and all-day confidence, this is what we're getting excited about. And we've got Janine Branco here, as well as Odwa de la Pansi, all the way from Woolworths, joining us to unpack exactly what makes their AU underwear range stand out. And I've got to say, I was wondering why they brought the two of you here. And it's clearly because you know what's going on. You look the part, absolutely stylish. How are you doing this morning?
Good, thank you for having us.
First time on Expresso's live show.
First time.
How's it feel?
Ask me afterwards.
Well, what I want to ask you is plug me in. I know that Woolworths are always doing the most when it comes to inclusivity in making sure that ranges are modern, it fits the time, and you're giving men what they want. But how are we getting that right in the underwear department? Right, you got to answer that, Janine, maybe?
I think as a buyer, I like to stay grounded and focus on South African men and not just what's going on in the global market.
I love that, yeah.
Which is very important.
Our men are unique, and I think that's exactly why.
They are. Our body shapes are different. There's so much that goes into it that people don't really know. I think viewers will be quite surprised what goes on in the background, how much data analytics, analyzing goes on, you know, analyzing sales constantly, week on week. I think innovation, constantly evolving. Odwa will speak to that. And then of making sure that we offer him, you know, the South African man isn't just one man. He's the man that's on a building site working the whole day. He's a man that's sitting in the office the whole day. He's that runs to the gym and you know, it's making sure that our innovation works for all those different types of men.
That makes sense because the South African man is a unique man. He's a braai man. How does a braai man look? He could look shredded, he could look a little bit bigger, smaller, taller. It doesn't matter.
But saying that, you know, the South African man is quite pragmatic. So so long as it's comfortable, durable, good quality, and the price is right, he'll keep coming back and he'll repurchase.
Can I say as a man? Yes. That's exactly what we want.
You guys are not complicated.
Functionality, absolutely. What about when it comes to, let's say, tech, which Janine just briefly spoke about? What tech are you including in this? Because for me, another thing is important when I'm active. I want breathability, I want comfort, maybe there's something that wicks moisture, I don't know, but I want something extra to give me that comfortability and let me maybe push a little bit beyond that edge. What do you have in this department? How are you tackling that box?
It is important to first note that our cotton is a sustainable source cotton.
Nice.
So when you buy our product, you are buying or you are contributing to a sustainable sourced cotton. We'll incorporate two main key technologies in our range. Underlining quality, we have a stay new technology, which is a chemical treatment we apply onto our cellulosic basic. It enhances the cleanness and smoothness of the fabric, resulting in improved color reflection and increased durability over time.
So all the science is going into why it feels so good.
Feels so good. Secondly, comfort is a core pillar of the AU brand. Therefore, we have also apply a performance cool technology, which is a moisture management finish that enhances or it helps with breathability. It helps you cool and dry throughout the day.
Sure, Odwa, you're clearly not just a pretty face, eh? Coming through with the science and everything we need. So, Janine, let's talk through the incredible options and the colors and what's going on behind me and behind you, and maybe we can see it live as well.
Yeah, so talking back to, you know, our guy, he likes to be comfort and he likes quality, but he also likes to look good, right?
Yes.
The South African man. So I'm dropping monthly, I'm dropping new designs, new colors, but also the actual silhouettes, the styles, we try and keep to a minimum because men don't like to be overwhelmed.
I was going to say, don't want to
they
overwhelm us
don't
with
want-
choices. Just give us the
Exactly.
essentials, give us the
Yes.
basics, which I think you're doing right now.
Yes.
So is that what we're looking at right
Yes,
here?
that's what we're looking at right now. So we have our most popular styles are trunks.
Yeah.
It's our cotton trunks, which come in an assortment of designs and colors with the AU elastic,
Yes.
exposed elastic band, followed by our bamboo, which is, yes, which Odwa can speak to, but that is definitely a beautiful product that our customer has really enjoyed. We also have the bamboo socks that go with it, which is extremely popular.
As a nature boy, I'm celebrating this.
Yes, it really...
And I want to talk about the fact that I love how many options you have for me being so active, whether it's sport, whether it's leisure, whether it's going out looking good, whether it's functionally performing, or maybe I just want to lounge around at home and be free.
Yes.
I love that there are so many options here.
We have an entire department that is just focused on fit. So I have a technologist, Odwa, who just focuses on fabric. I have a technologist who just focuses on fit and comfort level. That's his entire job.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And
Okay. Shout out to you, wherever you are, man.
It's making sure that you are comfortable. It's the little details like removing seams on the side and at the back. So when he sits and when he stands, nothing rubs. We've removed.
my
You'll never
word.
find a tag. You'll never find a label
Yes,
in
yes.
our
Irritating
underwear.
you.
Irritating you.
Yeah.
Comfort, comfort, comfort.
Okay, Janine, you have sold me, but I want to see how this really looks. Do we have an
Yes.
example, maybe?
Yes.
Oh, bring in the steam. We've got three absolute beautiful gents here, just showing off exactly what we've been talking about. What's going on here? What are we
Okay,
looking at?
so we've got our bamboo trunk.
Okay.
Okay, which looks very similar to our, this is our best seller, the cotton trunk and the bamboo trunk. He loves it. It's gorgeous, the fabric is amazing, which Odwa can speak to. Then the following is the, this is not cotton, this is our seamless. It fits like a glove, it's incredible. It's actually nylon based.
Ooh, okay.
And then we've got our brief. The brief is quite interesting because we've got the exposed elastic, as you can see, and then we will also have the covered elastic. Because a lot of men, especially our older customer, he doesn't really like that exposed, that feel. So we give him the comfort of that. Also, you'll see none of them seams. No seams anywhere that can irritate them in the fabric. Bamboo.
Of course, the product is not only about beauty or color. The most important thing is the fabric as well. You can buy the product beauty, but if the fabric is not performing, you'll throw it away. So we put a lot of effort in engineering our fabrics to ensure that they last longer, incorporating also those technologies for comfort and quality.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for showing those stuff. I think you've inspired all the gents out in South Africa. You guys get it all off here before I get these cameras filled up with too much steam. And again, Janine, Odwa, thank you so much. You've been incredible, educating us, giving us every reason to get in this underwear. And I think comfort has just been made so simple. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us a closer look at what goes into creating truly comfortable essentials. And Woolworths AU men's underwear range is available in store, online, and of course on the app. Go get some. Gotta say, Jason, these look amazing. If I didn't say so myself, I'm gonna go shopping now. I think I know exactly what I need to do when it comes to upgrading my look and, more importantly, my feel. All right, so you want to feel good, Mzansi? You know exactly how to do it, and I think I'm gonna go do just that.
Well, listen, on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, there's still so much more to come your way. The gents are excited for the great things that Woolworths is doing in the clothing department, and we're going to get more amped when it comes to the food department. We've got Michelle here from Woolworths, and we're going to talk all things tricolore in just a little bit. Come back straight after this, grab a coffee, and we'll see you in a bit. right back in the kitchen. Thank you for coming back to your Feel Good Breakfast show. Now, tricolore peppers are loved for their vibrant colors, sweet flavor, and crisp texture. And Woolworths Senior Product Developer for Fresh Produce, Michelle Kabloshke, joins us to share more about this delicious pepper variety. The colors are the first thing that jumps out to me, Michelle. These look incredible. So let's talk about these peppers in particular. What sets them apart from other peppers in terms of their taste and also maybe their flavor, their texture?
So I think the best way to explain the difference between our tricolore and your standard pepper is actually to show you. So this is a standard, what we call a blocky pepper. It's the bell pepper. It's the one you'd be used to buying in the robots since the 90s. And you can see it is more sort of blocky in shape. And this is the tricolore. You can see it is more conical and it tapers at the bottom, slightly smaller. So these are visual differences. The big textural differences will come in once I cut this open.
Okay.
So let's have a look inside. So your bell pepper will have sort of these clothes. They've got definitely. I mean, the first thing that strikes you is definitely more seeds. There's more seeds in the bell pepper. There's fewer in the tricolore. Also, the walls of the bell pepper are slightly more fleshy, which means that they stand up really well when they're roasted and stuffed and cooked. Whereas the walls of your tricolore are slightly thinner, which means that less flesh means that there's more sort of a pop and a crunch when you bite into it.
Okay.
And from a flavor perspective, they definitely are sweeter. That is not just subjective. We do actually measure that with a refractometer.
Wow.
So those are probably the key differences with your tricolore to ordinary pepper.
That is incredible. Okay, so when it comes to quality, we know that Woolworths does it best across every single avenue. So how do you manage to keep this quality throughout the year?
So, Chris, I think the short answer to that would be time and partnership. It actually all starts with the seed. The tricolore is super special because 12 years ago, actually longer, 2012, we went into a discussion with the seed house to get this exclusive into South Africa. We saw something special in it. The seed was bred specifically to answer a gap in market for a snacking pepper. So that was different to the blocky. So we had those discussions. And then we partnered, and then it's all about the growing. So we partnered with our exclusive growers on this line, and really have got it right over the last 13 years, growing it in different regions and seasons and seeing where it grows best. And right now we've got 3 growers nationwide that grow it either under cloth or in these really high-tech climate-controlled grow houses. Then that's seed growing. Then it comes to the harvesting of these peppers. So each pepper is harvested by hand. It is cut off at the calyx, which is a bit longer, cut off at the calyx when it's about 80% ripe, and that's to ensure that by the time it reaches our customer on shelf, it's at its optimal eat. Then it goes into a pack house, and it is packed according to a Woolworths specification, and that is according to size and color and flavor. And that specification is workshopped with the growers to make sure that it's at its very best eat, but also at a good pack out for the farmer. And finally, there's the cold chain. These beautiful fruits are transported in a temperature-controlled environment from the pack house to the store.
So that when it comes to our houses, we are eating nothing but the best. I mean, the smell is already so apparent. I love a pepper. I love a pepper raw or a pepper cooked. So the snacking, thank you for answering the cries from the people. I love it. What are some of your favorite ways to incorporate this into your everyday at home, quick, healthy meals? How do you sort of eat this?
Well, I think I'm going to talk a bit to the colors to answer that, actually. So a fun fact is that all peppers start off as green, actually. And then as the pepper matures, it either turns green to yellow or green to red, depending on the seed. So as that chlorophyll falls away and the sugars develop, so does the color. So for me, I mean, and it is nuanced. It's nuanced, but the orange is the sweetest. It's almost got like a floral flavor to it. It's almost like quite candy-like. The red is slightly more rounded. There's a little bit more acidity than just sweetness in here. It's got this almost ripe berry type of flavor. And then the yellow is probably the most vegetal sort of green flavor there because it's slightly more acid. So I mean, for me, the best way to enjoy them because of the vibrancy of color that you see
look
here
at
too.
them.
I mean, tricolore, the 3 color. To actually enjoy them together. So I love to just slice them up.
Let's try them actually while you're doing this. I would love to see.
Slice them up and put them in a salad, but you kind of enjoy them all together, so that you get that sort of balance of flavor of the sort of more acidic and more sweet and more rounded.
And look how pretty this is, just on its own. You don't even have to slice it any further. In that, a salad would look so good with that.
Well, that's exactly it. And so in a salad, or on a beautiful grazing platter where you could pair it with your favorite. You could chop it differently to what I have there, but pair it with your favorite dip. Anything slightly salty actually brings out the sweetness.
Even a cream cheese with this would be
cream
great.
cheese, a labna, a whipped feta. But I mean, I think the way that I enjoy it most is kind of a snack on the go. I mean, I'll just grab it and have a bite. You'll hear the crunch, you'll hear the... And I mean, I think because of the size of it too, you can enjoy it all in one go.
Agreed. And the seeds are less than the other block peppers.
Exactly.
So.
It's crunchy, it's sweet. You pack it into a picnic or lunchbox like you would a piece of fruit.
And it is, technically it's a fruit because it's got seeds. This is what I was taught the other day. All right, let's split it in half and try these out. I already know they're going to be fantastic because it's Woolworths, obviously, but also I love a pepper. All right, let's start with the yellow.
Yeah.
You can hear that crunch.
It's a thin warm.
Meaty flavor. Delicious.
I'd like you to try the red one next before we go to the sweetest.
Let's go. Oh, I love that.
Slightly sweeter than maybe the yellow, getting a rounding.
I love how I'm just eating the whole thing. So I was like, TV bites, TV bites.
I'm eating a lot of these.
This is the sweetest, right?
Well, you tell me. I know it can be nuanced. So that's why I actually love, I mean, I actually did this so you can snack them all up and have that all together. Then you get the full rounded balanced flavor.
10 out of 10.
Your little robot, yeah.
That's fantastic. The crunch is really my favorite part. The texture is just incredible. Can you choose a favorite?
Ooh.
Hard, hey?
Oh, it's hard. I love to stack them all like this and enjoy them together. How's
You know
that?
what? That's
How's
a
that?
life hack, Michelle. You have unlocked something so special. And thank you so much for talking more to the process of the pepper from every single moment of the seed to where it reaches our plates as well. And we know that Woolworths also cherishes their supplier relationships. And together they produce exceptional quality. We know this. The products are so good, grown for you to savor and, of course, enjoy. And we want to do this year. Shop locally produced tricolore peppers and other fresh products at Woolworths. You can do so in-store, online, and on the app. You know what? Let's just bite the whole thing like this. That's the best way.
Listen to that.
Success starts with one opportunity. You could win a Stadio tuition bursary for your 2026 studies and take the next step toward a career that matters. Stadio Higher Education offers flexible, career-focused qualifications designed to prepare you for the real world of work, wherever and however you study. If you're ready to invest in your future, this is your moment. Enter now and tell us why you deserve this bursary. Your future begins with just one try.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're going to make you feel good in these final moments that we've got together by double your winning chances and playing Daily Lotto, and that's for the estimated 450,000 Rand jackpot, plus the Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today.
I like the numbers coming out your mouth, and all you got to do is get these tickets to get the numbers. So buy your tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app. You've got the option of cell phone banking, or you can simply dial *120 *7529# and then follow the USSDs. That's simple.
It really is, and all these details, as per usual, can be found on our socials. At Expresso Show is where you find us. Make sure that you get yourself in the running to win big by playing Daily Lotto, and that's for an estimated 450,000 Rand jackpot, and then Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today.
Let's keep that winning spirit right now and make everybody feel like a winner and bless you with a beautiful performance in Jersey. Let's go!
Mzansi, we're already winning, and I can tell you this much. We're about to end off the show with a bang, baby.
100% for all your feel goodness. And it's all happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, the Expresso stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the one and only Sash with the song titled Sekwane.
Uthando lwami ngihambe sekwanele manje let's uthando lwami ngihambe awe sithando sami kunini udlala ngami oh ayi kwanele manje buyisa uthando lwami buyisa uthando lwami wedali sekwanele manje. Times have I tried to talk to you? Get too young hater with the things you do, but I was valuto. Ulo kungchela ngamajita, oh ngiyakhala ngesikhathi sami. Oh, and beat by beat luyaphela lolu thando lakho, baby, manje ngihambe.
Another feel-good production.